Dark side, light this bitch up.
Ooh, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm so sorry I had a late start today, setting it up and all that good stuff. Carrie Ray, good morning. How you doing? How you doing? Our Tracy showed out. Hey, Miss Lady K, how you doing? Good morning. Chocolate Coco 85, good morning to you. Thank y'all for being here this morning. I really appreciate it. 6:17 a.m. here on the East Coast, February 4th, 2012. We are waking up, okay, getting ready to do whatever it is you got to do to either pay your bills or get your day started. I hope that's going wonderful. I hope you woke up on the right side of bed and you chose happiness. You chose positive peacefulness. Now, however your day ends, that's up to you. But Roman is hoping that you choose peace and happiness today. I woke up just in time. Oh, yo, I do be missing y'all on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm like, damn, I wanted to go live last night. I wanted to go live so bad last night after everything just to like talk to y'all about it. And I figured, that's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm just gonna start going live and we can talk about whatever. You know what I'm saying? I really did. I saw a lot of y'all in the chats. I started peeking my head out yesterday, so it was good. Miss Jones, welcome. Hey, member. Happy Friday. Coco, peace. Yes, peace to you as well. I hope you woke up happy this morning. Carrie, Slim Body Benz. Yo, what is going on? We be seeing eye to eye. I'm so glad. I'm telling you, when I read your comment, I was like, oh, he gets it. You get it. Southern Belle, how you doing? It's so good to see you this morning. Thank you for being here. Coco, Tristan Bell, what's going on with you? How you doing? Blind Spot, good morning. Thank you for being here. Hey, if you have the opportunity right now, could you please hit the like button on your way in? Remember, those are our tips. And I think our last go, we did surpass it. Like, we got 96 tips. So shit, let's try to do 97. So I got a few stories for us today. They're not a lot of celebrity stories, but a lot of local stories that I thought, and I was reading. I was like, well, what the fuck is going on? I just woke up. Listen, let me just tell y'all the real deal. So my dog, I don't know. Hey, Fates, how you doing? I'm so glad you're here. So good to see you. As always, Fates. Thank you for coming through. My dog, I don't know. He must have was eating a bone outside or something, but he woke up early this morning and I must have didn't hear him. And he tooted his little ass up and dropped a big wad. Okay, and so I didn't know it, and plus it's cold here, so I had the heat up. So once I woke up and I had a whiff, I said I started walking around the house like, and here it go. So that's what delayed me because I had to get that taken care of. Go walk him to make sure it's all out his system. Now he's sitting out there mad because he think I'm mad at him because I was. Why you gonna do this on a day you know I gotta go and do a live show? What's wrong with you? Miss T Velocity, thank you, boo, for being here. Good morning to you. I hope you woke up on a good note this morning. Honest Row, what's going on with you? Honest Row, what's going on? Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Sharona B, hey, listen, it's crazy because I see a lot of you all names in the chats and stuff, and I be seeing some of the stuff you're saying, and now I'm starting to remember you all. Like, oh, I remember what you said. So, it's good to see y'all this morning. Oh wow, yes, it was a oh wow, it was a fucking oh wow. That shit smelled like greens in the garbage for a period of days. I was so fucking heated, but I had to take care of them. I did that shit. You're right. I had to do what I had to do. Invictus, what's going on, Victus? Good morning to you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. You know I do. Purple Hearts back to you as well. Um, all right, so carrying on from Wednesday because we really couldn't cover everything because I think that was well deserved. I think we need to have a live where we just talked about everything. So that's that. So carrying on, yes, Sharona B, thank you. From Wednesday's show, I really couldn't talk about it a lot, but I wanted to continue on. So one of the stories that happened um recently is the whole Whoopi situation. But I think this take is so interesting. So this is a article from Fox, and this is how they are portraying this whole entire situation. So I know that I know you all. I don't know if you all have remember or are you too familiar about the story between Whoopi Goldberg and her allegedly offensive comment. And so now they're comparing it to when Rose Barr was fired for a joke that she made towards Obama advisor Valerie Jarrett that they deemed racist, and they're comparing that to how Whoopi Goldberg was only suspended for 2 weeks after she made the comment about Holocaust and race. And so I couldn't really watch the show because I don't really get into Fox News like that. But I thought this was an interesting take. So their question is: ABC slammed for suspending Whoopi Goldberg for Holocaust remark, but firing Roseanne for an offensive tweet. What do you all think about that? Do you think it's apples to apples? Do you think it's oranges to oranges? Do you think they're justified in firing Roseanne and just only suspending Whoopi Goldberg? What are your thoughts? I'm curious to know before I give y'all my weird ass opinion. Because on both ends, neither of them are wrong, but one of them has a deeper impact. One is going towards the president of the United States circle during a time that is obviously extremely volatile. One person has a history that does not ever shout I'm a racist person or I'm coming from a place of, they sit on a talk show where they have to give their opinion. So sometimes your opinion isn't going to always be welcome. Roseanne Barr isn't that kind of individual. No one expects Roseanne to give an opinion. No one's asking Roseanne how does she think. So for her to come out and say these things is always very much so provocative. So I think hers was way more impactful and it meant a lot to people, especially she was trying to start the Roseanne show back. Now, Whoopi, I just feel like as a commentator, these are things that happen. And I feel like she has a lot more leeway given that we've never heard this before while she's been on the show, or we've never seen any behavior like this. So you all let me know. It's weird because I thought Whoopi was Jewish. I don't, is she? Is that a fact? Mm. They couldn't wait to make it a race war. Absolutely. I saw that. When I saw that, I said, okay, I know what this is going to be about. We are about to go ahead and go down this path. But it's only so far you can go with that because Whoopi is she's essential to that show. So they understand the position that they're in versus Roseanne and her starting the Roseanne show. So I think it was a totally different kind of vibe, a different kind of situation. Let me just read to you what they're saying. So they're saying Whoopi should be fired. She is suspended for 2 weeks That sounds like a paid vacation to me. Roseanne was fired for making a joke on Twitter, but ABC said they don't accept apologies. Whoopi downplayed the Holocaust and she gets a slap on the wrist. Double standards, right? And it's not. It's not double standards to me at all. They also go on to say Roseanne Barr was declared a social reject, was fired from her TV show, branded a racist, and offered no time to reflect. There was no chance of redemption. She was taken out. Whoopi Goldberg gets a 2-week suspension, and Hollywood pretends like they're being fair. They're just mad. Now they're mad. Now, and then, I always try to think of things on both sides, and they always ask me, who am I looking at? I'm looking at like my number one supporter. I got that question in the comment one time. I was like, oh my God, I didn't know it was so obvious until I went back. So with this whole Whoopi Goldberg gets a 2-week suspension and Hollywood pretends like they're being fair. I obviously don't think it's the same. It's apples to apples. You're not comparing the same. You're comparing an actor, someone who's they're not in the same line of work. You have a journalist and you have an actor or an entertainer or a personality. I don't think it was expected from Roseanne. I really didn't hear what Whoopi said. I know Roseanne was pretty nasty. Whoopi is an open-minded person and it's her personality, right? It's sort of like you expect some sort of opinion, whether it's something we agree with or not. You expect it from the panelists on The View. So I felt like Megan said a lot more offensive things. Whoopi was married to a Jewish man at one time. Oh, okay. So which probably helped her in her case when they decided to suspend her. I'm sure that fact came up. I'm positive that fact came up. They've been waiting for Whoopi to slip up and say something because she didn't like the orange man. So you think this is that moment? Well, if it is, it's a hell of a moment because I'm going to watch the views of this show. I'm going to watch how they do the topics of the show during the 2 weeks she's gone from the show. And that'll be real telling. Like, was it worth it? Was it worth losing Whoopi Goldberg over this? And everybody has to pay their fair share, but I'm sure that the show is they're going to lose something. Good morning. No one cares. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Good morning. I just looked online and it says she is Jewish. Whoopi husband, I think. Okay, so I think we're saying her husband was Jewish. Southern Belle. Good morning. Oh, so we have 2 Southern Belles. Oh, we have just a Southern Belle. Hey, and then we have Southern Belle. I appreciate you for being here this morning. Thank you so much. Your support as always. Miss Toby, I'm doing a crime story after this. You got to check it out. You're going to know about this story. The mother, who baby dad killed her the day before a baby shower. Baby. So when I do it, you're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. I asked you the other day when you was looking at, oh yeah. My number one supporter. We finally put a name behind it. And it's date night tonight, so I might go a little live. I'm trying to pull y'all in as much as I can. I rock with y'all. I do. I rock with y'all. Welcome everybody coming in. Yes, coming in. Please hit the like button on your way in. I don't think Whoopi downplayed the Holocaust. They love a chance to be racist towards blacks, I feel. I don't either. I spoke to my aunt about it, whether she thought Whoopi, because, she's into this kind of stuff, Whoopi, said anything wrong, or she said she don't think she said anything wrong at all. She didn't even negate that it wasn't about, she didn't say anything wrong. She stated her opinion and she offered an additional fact. I don't feel like it was, you also got to look at folks' history. We can't go out here and say, oh, she's a racist, and you got her on a panel with 4 other white women, and the target audience is white women during prime time, and she's been on here for years, and so all of a sudden now there's a level of racism here. Like, it's okay, now we're being funny. Y'all please make sure y'all hit the like button on your way in. We're trying to get to at least 97 likes. I don't think Whoopi downplayed the Holocaust. Okay. Oh, I thought it was her husband or something every day. No, Sharona B, I think it is her husband, by way of her husband. Sharona, she was married to a Jewish man and converted, so you are correct. But people deal with Whoopi because they love her bluntness. That's crazy. I do too. I love that shit. I'd rather the bluntness than you try to be around the bush. I can respond to that. Whoopi Goldberg converted to the Jewish. Okay. Who is it? What are we talking about? Did you hear about Taylor Young? It was so sad. Oh, you want to know about the mom? I'll get to it because see, I'll be messing myself up. Wait, did you hear about Taylor Young? It was so sad. I did a story on him. I'm gonna go check it out after this. I'm gonna put it up on the community wall. So you all, if you are not subscribed to Southern Belle, check her channel out. I'm gonna share her video. And then if you can, please subscribe and support her. Please, I would appreciate it if you do that. That's something you're doing for me. So I appreciate it today if you can. And also, SK, I'm reaching out to you to help me set up the fundraisers for my lives. So I'll be reaching out to you as well because I want to set up a slate for next week so we can do all of our fundraisers for next week. And we got some days to catch up. So it's the 4th. We got about 4 organizations now to catch up on, but we'll be there. We'll get there. It's not a problem. Wait, I'm wrong. Dumb. Google gave wrong information. Wait, Sunny Black, right? Yeah. Yes. Mm-hmm. I love raw sushi. Love it. And it's crazy. You think I would go there for a bowl, rice and chicken bowl. At XS, I go for the chicken and waffles. Even though it's not that kind of thing. To me, Whoopi makes the show pop. So let's see how these ratings will look during the 2 weeks. Exactly. We already know what this is. That's why she ain't going for too long. I mean, the show's already facing its the views and stuff like that because of other reasons, Megan and stuff like that. So now you got Whoopi, another polarizing figure off your show, gone for something that you probably don't even believe. You know, that was just a Tennessee King. What's going on? What's going on from Chattanooga? All right, so I guess the verdict is in. We all feel pretty much the same when it comes to this Whoopi Goldberg situation. Some of us feel like it wasn't as offensive enough for her to even be suspended, and others, such as myself, feel like it's going to hurt them more than it is going to help them in suspending her. But we will stay tuned to that. Let's get into this next story. So, Michael Williams, of course. Okay. Charlene Clark. Good morning, Charlene. How you doing? Miss Toby, listen, you already know. You trust me. You already know. Pastor Stephen McNeil Lennon. Oh, we got a pastor in here today. Or do I need to take the banner down? Pastor. Or we got a pastor in here this morning? Good morning, Pastor. Can you bless the room, please? We all woke up on the right side of the bed today. We chose positivity and peace. Love from the UK. Thank you so much. And you got some love from the States. And all much love to Pastor Jay Wilson. It's all about the bag, Jay Wilson. I get it. I I have no hate for that man at all in my heart. He's so funny to me. All right, let's move on. Let's go to Michael Williams real quick. So 4 men have been arrested in the overdose death of Michael Williams. And this is so ridiculous. When I read this story, I was like, okay, so police have now I'm going to no, because that, and I'm not trying to be racist or offensive here, but police have Irvin Catahenga, Hector Robles, Luis Cruz, and Carlos Machi in custody for being part of the drug trafficking crew that sold fentanyl-laced heroin that killed Williams. They will be arraigned in federal court in Puerto Rico where he was arrested, and then 3 of them will be arraigned in Manhattan federal court before the United States magistrate judge. Now, all of the men were charged with conspiracy to distribute and possess with intent to distribute fentanyl, analog, fentanyl, and heroin. Here's the crazy part. The men allegedly was continuing to sell the fentanyl-laced drugs even after learning of Williams' death. So they were still out there selling the laced fentanyl, even though they knew that it killed Williams. Ain't that some shit? You really have to be very, very careful. And this man here is someone we automatically assume would get top quality, would be around the best of the best. I did. And you just never know. Rest in power. And I'm glad they captured this so fast. Now it looks like it was a drug cartel. One of the guys was found in Puerto Rico, and the other three are being arraigned in Manhattan, meaning that this must have been spread all about. They must have literally the FBI, the CIA, or the Drug Enforcement Agency. Was it the DEA? They must have went all the way up the chain of command. I mean, this must have been like a type of investigation, because typically in this you are going to get the corner man, right? And then if you're waiting for the corner man to hit the boss man up or the next man up the chain of the command, that's some time. That isn't like a 2 to 3 week period. So kudos to them for actually catching these guys, because not only does it save his life and help put his family at ease. Rest in peace, and may his family may I send my condolences to his family, but it also helps somebody else who they may have sold drugs to. Now, my question is, do they even know if other people have died from this that they've sold to? Like, that would be interesting to me. Are there any other folks who have died from these 4 individuals selling it? And, I don't know. I wonder if they have that kind of evidence in their case as well. Hello, Pastor. Yes, we need a pastor in the room in the mornings. Always. Can you come through Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 a.m.? Pastor, just the spirit, just to walk up and down the chat room. Omar the Wire was one of my favorites. Yeah. The Wire, I remember when The Wire first came out. That was just crazy for me. And then, that was crazy for me. But I remember The Wire. It's 51 folks in here this morning. Can you all please take a moment to hit the like button? I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's a tip. Omar. Yes. What? Yes. Yes. So sad, right? I knew something wasn't right the first time I heard that story. Exactly. And what kills me is that these guys continue to perpetrate that fraud. Wow. It's a celebrity. Yep. Honestly, it was extremely fast. That's what I said, Fates. I said, oh, they must have been on some work, because that you don't just go after a guy out of the states. You know what I'm saying? You don't typically go. You typically get the local folks, so the folks who've been trafficking it, in the states, in the area, in the community, to also be able to apprehend someone else in Puerto Rico who's involved. That means somebody tripped up in lines of communication. They did some heavy work, and I commend them for that. The first time ever they done turned some shit around for us so quickly. He's a celebrity. Brick Girl. Hey, Brick Girl. I appreciate you and your support as always. Yes, I do. I'll be seeing you. Thank you, Shantae. What's going on? I was like, no, Shantae is not going to leave me. Where's she been at? And you here, and I appreciate it. I really do. I thought you was gone. Ricardo, thank you, sir. Thank you for being a member. Good morning to you. I hope you're feeling good this morning. We just covering some stories. They probably used a snitch inside the circle. That's probably in protective custody now. You're right, Charlene. Which leads me to which begs the question: is it a ring? Like, does this lead to other folks? Like, did his death tip, the bucket to have more folks be uncovered and stuff like that? That's what it really made me figure. Like, I'm like, damn, did he really just uncover this huge ring with laced fentanyl? I don't think it's a conversation if it wasn't a celebrity. Period. I agree with you. I agree with you. A black one at that. I mean, I think this would have been, if we would have waited some time to find this information out. I think it happens often, and unfortunately, it gets highlighted when it impacts celebrities. Yep. Good job. Money talks, but money talk. You're right. And that's the unfortunate part about this whole thing, because the dudes were still on the street selling it. I could see if they switched, but they were still out here pushing it. Like, what? Yeah, I was looking for her. I was looking too. I'm like, no, that's definitely a favy. Where you at? Not the baby, but the favy. Y'all are definitely my favies. I don't have. I changed up that whole. Oh, that's my fave. No, I got favies. I got my. I pump with y'all. That's what I do. Y'all talk shit directly to me. Ain't no beating around the bush. Ain't no long. You tell me how y'all feel, and I appreciate that. So I fuck with y'all. I appreciate it. All right. So, any last words on Michael Williams and this fentanyl treatment? 4 men arrested for overdose death of K. Michael Williams. So, I'll stay tuned to this story to see exactly what they're arraigned and what the charges will be. Hopefully, they go to jail for life. And hopefully, the family can. Well, they don't have anyone. You know, I'm always down for suing a bitch. I was gonna say, hopefully, they can sue someone. All right, so now here's where we take a turn into some of the more salacious stories. So here we have a Florida couple who carjacked a man, 78, then shot him and ran him over twice. Let's get into this story. This shit got to me. So this occurred in Orlando. A man and woman were arrested Thursday and charged with killing a 78-year-old man during a carjacking outside a drugstore near Orlando. Early Thursday, 19-year-old Javon Maurice White and 25-year-old Jasmine Vaughn Monroe were charged on first-degree murder of the death of Eukin Lloyd Cummings. Now, let me describe to y'all what happened. So the daughter told the news outlet that her father went to a CVS store to pick up a prescription Sunday afternoon. He was leaving the store when he was carjacked in the parking lot. Now, this is where it gets really fucked up. The assailants took his keys, shot him, and then backed over him 2 times with his car before fleeing the scene. Sheriffs, they said during a news conference, they later found the abandoned car. So a $10,000 reward was offered for information leading to their arrests. Cummings, the guy, was a retired hospital security guard from New York City, his wife had recently died. Wow. I'm telling you, people are crazy out here. Baby, can you imagine your aunt, your uncle, your granddad? They just going to pick up their prescription medicine. That shit took me out. Took me all the way out. Where we at with it? Puerto Rico is part of the United States, so you know what I mean. Like they're tracking it all the way outside of the territory. You know what I mean, though. Yeah, I you know what I mean. King Roman News. Keep in mind, if someone dies of an overdose, addicts want the same supply. Really? That attracts you to it because someone? Is it because it's like more potent? What? Wow, yeah. Hey, on site April, hugging you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you and your support, holding it down. Thank you, Miss Jones. Okay, Coco. What? Yes. I come when you talking about crazy Florida couple. Yes, that's that shit right there. I read the story and I was like, okay, really? TC, thank you so much. I appreciate you for being here this morning. Hey. Yes, y'all. Wow. And it is very sad. Hot damn, them people in Orlando don't play. Them people crazy. Oh, that's terrible. I thought the girlfriend shot the boyfriend and ran him over. No, they shot the guy and ran him over. And it's let me show you all a picture of him. Poor man. He did not deserve any of that. And now the daughter, she's out here having to talk about the story on all the news outlets because, of course, they're interviewing her, asking her for her final comments. The mom, she recently passed away. I'm uploading this picture of this guy, this poor man. All right. Hey, if you don't mind, can you please take a moment to hit the like button? I really appreciate it. Tip our conversation. It goes right into promoting the video and the channel. I appreciate it, y'all. All right, so here is the guy. Here is the man. Now, you tell me who in their right mind is walking out of a store to accost and assault this man here, picking up his prescription, a security guard, a retired security guard from New York City. Okay, his wife recently passed away. We don't know what she passed away, but she recently passed away on a Sunday, a day where most people and most older folks are going to handle their business. getting his prescription. He goes to the car. They take his keys, shoot him, and then run him over twice. The fuck is wrong with y'all? I have no remorse for them. I have no sympathy for them. Lock them bitches up. Feed them to the motherfucking alligators. They need to go to jail. I have no fuck them bitches. Now, them some bitches that need to go. Die. I couldn't be in the courtroom. I couldn't even be a family member in the courtroom. I would be up there too. Be the next one walking up with a fucking case. Fucking and all you can think about is your family. Like, oh my God, you know, I got relatives, you know. Good morning, Daisy. How you doing? Crazy. Okay. I did not know that. Y'all, I learned something new today. I was like, when we get in the porch live. So I can be right on over there. It's a shame. Yep. Indigo, how you doing? Good morning. It's so good to see you. So good to see you. Like the video, y'all. Thank you so much. Just trying to get. It is, Ricardo. It is. It's crazy. It's crazy. I hope they get life too. Yeah, I do too. And it's Florida, and so you know, Florida, they're pretty strict. So I would hope they get life. There's no reason at all, or the death penalty. I don't see them getting the death penalty. Well, running over the car makes it intent. Like that's the only thing. Like if you did it once, because they can always try to say that we didn't intend to kill the man. But running over him for that second time implies intent. You intended for him. Yeah, they might be able to get some death penalty in there. Daisy, I'm repping for the West Indians. Some people in the sector don't like them. Why not? You know how much West Indian food I eat? I'm sorry, I believe they should get the same as they gave him. Period. For nothing. They took his keys and the wallet, and that's it. In his car. That's it. You did all of this for a fucking car? That's how hard it up is? A car? The fuck out of exclusively me. How you doing? All right, let me, you know, they tell you, King Roman, get out your chat. Get out your chat. They had the keys. They could have just left. That's it. Let that man chill. My heart just went to my feet. It was sad. But we still got another story to go to. I'm telling you. Y'all thought that was sad. Wait. He was already shot. That was intent. Yeah. But I'm trying to, so we got to get more details of the story. Where was he shot at? Was he escaping or was he lunging towards them? Because this is all the stuff they're going to ask. Was he coming towards you when you shot him? Was he defending himself when you shot him? Because then people always try to claim that it was defense, even if they were the ones committing the crime. That's always a layer that they try to add. But if he was turned away and like he got shot in the back of the head or in the back or something like that, then you're right. Intent was already implied. You wanted to kill that man. Why would you shoot someone running away? You're trying to intentionally cause harm. But if they're facing you, that's why sometimes. Oh, let me shut up before I get myself in trouble. Yo ass. Vehicle manslaughter. Yep. They're gonna get death row. Yep. They didn't have to shoot him. They had the keys. Get the fuck out of here. Yep. That's a sad story. There we go. Thank you for sharing the video. Yeah. Good morning. Life is good. 73. How you doing? I'm glad to see you this morning. Life is so good. We always got something to wake up for. They won't get intent until he get ran over the first time. There you go. That's what I was saying, because we never know how that first, like if they shot him as it was a struggle because he was defending himself and they thought he had a weapon too. So instead of them, and then now he's down on the ground, you decide to run him over with your car. Now it's definitely intent. But I think that second time proves without a doubt, beyond reasonable doubt, that intent is implied. Some people get off on hurting others, carjacking. Let me tell you, they carjacking around here like it ain't shit. I'm telling you now, you pull up somewhere in the wrong area and you thinking a car is pulling up behind you closely. Next thing you know, it's a car behind you up on your bumper and it's a car right on the side of you. And all you hear is get out. So you have to be careful everywhere you are, especially when you are a single woman driving by yourself or in a. I'm speaking for areas. At nighttime, older men, like this guy, stuff like that. You just got to be careful. You got to, and I hate to say this, but you got to always have a piece on you, whether that piece is a gun, a weapon of destruction or something that's going to take somebody out with a quick blow. You gotta protect yourself. Protect your peace and yourself. You gotta do both at the same time. Good morning, Leanne. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Yes, I do. For real, y'all. Listen, was there anything that says they knew the man? Nope. Random incident. Florida couple. Now, what got me? I was looking at them, so I started looking at them like, y'all probably don't even want to be with each other. He's 21, she's 25. I mean, give me a fucking break. They look slow. You get slow teas. You get slow teas all up and down. She look like she don't know how to talk, and he looked like he is just delayed. I'd have just gave him the fucking keys. Here, I'm not gonna deal with this shit with y'all. Now that's me personally. I'm not gonna deal with it. Y'all both look like y'all don't have nothing going on in y'all lives. Take it. But I'm not sure how it transpired into y'all wanting to shoot this man, unless he was trying to put up a struggle and he had a weapon. That's why I gotta wait for more information to come out, because the right mind says you're not gonna shoot an older guy if he's defenseless and you can just take the gun, take the keys, and drive off. So why would you shoot him? That's the piece of the story that I'm missing. So we got to get more information on this story here, but it's definitely unfortunate. And my condolences goes out to the family, the daughter specifically. I know it's hard, and I don't know if that was her mom, but to lose both of those folks and recently, and for this is very tragic. And I was thinking, like, can she sue CVS for not having security in the parking lot? Because I'm all for taking the bitch out. You got a good thing is a financial blow is a good blow. So I was wondering, like, can she sue them for lack of security in the parking lot? Because there's a certain level of expectation when it comes to security when you step on the premises of a retail shop. So if you get mugged outside the retail shop and it causes damage, emotional distress, you can essentially try to file a civil case. It depends on how the damages are. It depends on the scope of what happened, the attack. It depends on if it's a shared location, like if it's a store in a store, or if it's just its own property unit. Trust me, I done dealt with a lot of friends and family who've been involved in those kind of situations. So I was wondering, like, can he sue someone? Is there her daughter? Can her daughter bring a wrongful death suit against, the location, in terms of they didn't provide enough security for this older senior? Because there should be a level of security expectation that he gets, being that he's a protected class. Like, I would go all there with them. I surely would. I'm great listening while at work, while working. Oh, okay. I hope you're having a good day over there. I hope they ain't stressing you out. Or if they knew that man, then the shot would be intent. So y'all think they knew him and they purposely wanted to kill him? Like, he was purposely targeted? Don't tell me that. That's some sad shit. You think that's some sad shit. Who targets 78-year-old men? Uber drivers been getting jacked broad daylight. Get the fuck out of here. That's one scare. But see, that's the scariest risk you take, being an Uber driver. Even if, because you have to order the Uber through the app, right? So the Uber person has confirmed who you are and what you are. So you're willing to risk getting in the car. Or maybe you got a fake ID. I don't know how that shit works, but that's crazy right there. They do. I'm serious. I'm telling you. That look, baby, you're so funny. I told one of my friends before, I said, he introduced me to somebody he was dating. And so then, later that day, I told him, I said, y'all look so good together. I said, I think it's beautiful when couples struggle together. He was so mad at me. He was so mad. Well, the thing was, they both didn't have cars, and so they needed rides and stuff to get to where they needed to go. So I was like, and just other situations, and I was like, y'all are just so cute. It's like I said, the best come up is a struggle relationship, baby. So when I saw you write the struggle love, That never set well when you tell somebody they got struggle love. But I mean, everyone has a struggle love. So he got pissed off with me. Woo, that shit was funny. Oh my God, Philadelphia carjacking is out of control. The city just created a carjacking department in conjunction with the gang division. Thoughts are the two are intertwined. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. In some places, carjacking is a form of initiation. Into certain levels in certain gangs in certain areas. I know here it's just I think it's just a impoverished thing. Like I think it's a lot of poverty that goes on with these families, and so it's easier to steal a car and you know run the car down, strip it, than it is to go and get the means to do so. And for some people, that is their case. Yeah, keep us updated. I will. I will. Yep, I surely will. They shot that man and ran him over because they wanted to steal a car. A car. Hell, they might wanted the medicine. Nowadays, we learn that people want to go after medicine that kills other people. What kind of dumb shit is that? You really risking testing your life? That's some crazy shit. He wasn't a threat. They are evil at all. These folks don't care if you're old, crippled, or blind. People don't respect life anymore, and that's the sad part. It tells you a lot about their own selves. If you can't even respect a 78-year-old man, or you can't, it just speaks volumes. You're not somebody that I should even be dealing with. Think you can already imagine how they treat their mom and their loved ones. And I looked at this picture. Let me bring it up again. I said, I can only imagine how volatile and how hostile and how very, very much so tense their relationship had to be that struggled up that y'all both going after a 78-year-old man together. That's not even Bonnie and Clyde. That's just Dumb and Dumber. Hell no, we not coming up with no dumbass plan like that. I mean, at least we're gonna be in the news, bitch. Can we go do somebody? I mean, can we go get somebody that's gonna get us some critical acclaim? A 78-year-old man, that's some weak bitch shit. Like y'all, I hope he get his ass beat in jail too, and I hope the person got a connection to somebody in jail. Get your ass beat. That's what you need. You need somebody to get into that ass, because that was some bullshit. They already had the keys. They could have just left. Facts, especially if they were already loitering. Seniors are so vulnerable for attacks like these. They really are. They really, really are. You know, it's a nursing home right down the street from me where my dog, you know, over the summer, he would be the emotional support go through. And the senior citizens have a bench outside that they would sit on outside when it's nice outside. So, you know, in April, they would sit out there. When it got really, really hot, all of like the hoodlums and shit would come over there and sit on it and smoke and chill. And you would see the senior citizens inside behind the glass doors, like in their wheelchairs rolled up to the windows. And I always was like, are y'all that fucking hard up? Y'all got to come steal the benches from the damn home, the old folks. If y'all don't go sit on the fucking curb, what you're doing is not necessary. What they need to do is much more necessary. And I fault the fucking nursing center. Tell them bitches to get up. But I think it's state. I think it's owned by the city, so they can't really mandate who sits there. But we all know it's directly in front of the damn old folks home. Well, what are you doing, little bastards? And if I cared enough to go over there, I would have said something. But at that point in my time, I didn't even give a. It was just like, y'all some damn fools. It is sad. All right, let me get to this other one. Not struggle together. I did. And he got mad, baby. He got mad. And this was when the song got me up all night. Constantly drinking that love song. You got me up all night. J. Cole. And I was playing a song for him. I was like, y'all just, I said, that is beautiful. Y'all are too cute together. And baby, he did not like that. But you two were struggling together. He had no car. You had no car. But you bitches both wanted to go somewhere lavish all the time. And then would text me what you doing. And I will always be busy because I knew you was going, the next question was, could you come pick us up? No. No. That was the worst shit ever. That Jamaican man that they led to his death on that camping trip is sad. They led that man to the slaughter. Earth can be such a sad place to be. Oh, Shantae, tell me more. What's the name? They heard struggle and didn't. No, that was it. That was it. He was like, what the fuck that's supposed to mean? I said, why you always got to take things wrong? I'm just saying, like, y'all both are going through things in your life. And so it's making y'all bond tighter. I've had a lot of struggle relationships. I have a struggle relationship right now. I'm in a struggle relationship now. I'm thinking they may knew him only because why shoot the man at all? But then to run him over twice seems personal to me. Damn. What did that man do to them though? He was a retired security guard from New York City. At this point in time, I mean, what? Thank you for sharing the video. At this point in time, it should be over with, right? I mean, yes, please like the video. Please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. I appreciate it. No Cash App, no super chat. Just a like, please. That's all. That's all I want. If you said obstacles, maybe. The word didn't come to my mind. I thought it was cute. Like when I was in middle school, I was in lunch, and this girl, her name is Kate Alani Ferguson. Remember it all the time. And I walked up to her, and the word I was looking for was like, do you dislike me? Do you hate me? And I was always one of those folks who wanted to use a word. You know, I walked up to her and said, do you envy me? Baby, she turned around and looked at me and said, envy? And she went off. I don't fucking envy her. I'm just standing there like, what did I say? All I asked was. So I have a history of putting labels on people and having to undo that because my intent and their intent don't meet each other. It isn't. Struggle love is not a compliment. Really? So y'all wouldn't do struggle love like if you and your boo were going through, let's say, what? I would do it. In the UK, carjacking is usually done by people on motorcycles. They usually only take high value vehicles though. That's some bullshit. The motorcycle pull up on you and you can't get away unless they pull a gun out on you on the window right next to you and just pull the clip out on you. How sad that a man lives to a ripe old age and then dies tragically. His family is suffering and the killer's lives are basically over too. Evil idiots. Very evil. And we're going to definitely keep him in our prayers, that family in our prayers. Absolutely 100%. Lord, I'm glad the pastor came in the room this morning. Them crazy people in Orlando don't care about anything or anyone. And it's sad. No, he could have been targeted by the girl and she set him up. Plot twist. I've seen it done, but y'all making me, I'm going to stay tuned to this. I know the struggle I faced after selling my car. Exactly. But it happens to everyone, right? The story was on Shade Room and Neighborhood Talk. All right, I'm going to get to it because I'm going to do a crime story today. I'm going to put a crime story video out and then I'm going to do some uploads. I'm going to get back on my upload game too. I don't want no struggle, nothing. I mean, there's a point where you date someone and y'all go through a struggle phase. Baby, I said the word envy. It just did not go well. She looked at me. Envy? Bitch, how motherfucking envy? What makes you think I would envy? Why would you ask me some questions? I'm just sitting there, y'all. I'm sitting there like just naive, just a little. I'm like, but Kaylani, all I want to know, but Kaylani, all I want to know, but, and don't you mother, and nah. And ever since then, she hated me, couldn't stand me. We used to be okay. That's why I was asking, like, do you dislike me? But the word came out wrong. I said envy. And now I know the word envy to a T, and I know when to use it and when not to use it. Oh my God. Not no struggle love. No, I've done the struggle. It's draining. Yes. But it can be romantic when you all are eating microwave dinner meals together at the end of the day. It's almost like y'all sharing in we doing this, we making it. I don't find nothing wrong with it. Queen Diva, how you doing? Peter Bernardo Spencer is his name. His coworkers invited him out for a hunting trip, and he was the only one shot and unable to make back. Oh, I remember that story. Let me tell you, I had a struggle love issue. My ex car broke down, and we shared my. I got even my already. He worked in Boston. He worked in DC. Oh my God. I know. Yeah, I know you was like, look, something got to give. Are you going to cover the Memphis story of the mother and 2-year-old baby that was killed by the father a day or so? Well, we're gonna get to let's get to this next story. So here we go. Now this is sad, y'all. Clutch your pearls, ladies. Clutch your pearls. Even fellas, clutch your pearls. So we have this is crazy. Now this crazy right here. So in North Chicago, Illinois, little Damari Perry was punished and killed in late December, then dumped in Gary, Indiana. So Damari Perry was found dead in an abandoned building in December, and now his mother, brother, and sibling are being charged in connection to his death. They said that on December 29th, Damari did something his mom thought he should be punished for. The child was put in cold water in a bathtub or shower in their home in North Chicago and eventually started vomiting and passed out. He was taken out of the cold water. No one called 911 and he had died. Jeremiah, the older brother, and Janine Perry, the mother, talked about disposing of the body and they decided to dump him in Gary. Damari Perry was reported missing on January 5th, and at the time, his mom offered up an elaborate story about the boy being taken on a play date with his 16-year-old sister, a woman they mysteriously named Monique, with a man named Wacko Chaos. So now they're being charged with first-degree murder, concealment of a homicidal death, and obstructing justice. Jeremiah is being charged with aggravated battery causing bodily harm to a child under 12, concealing a homicide death, and obstructing justice. That shit pisses me off. And now this is why I do crime stories. That's why, for those kind of fucking victims. What a poor excuse for a mother. What a fucking poor excuse for a brother. You should have been fucking swallowed. That older brother, he should have been swallowed. You could have kept Damari. Damari would have still been here. The fact that they're charging the brother with the brother with aggravated battery causing bodily harm to a child under 12 lets me know that the brother is the one who had something to do with harming this child. What the fuck? I would never in a million years feel like I have to harm my brother, let alone my child, in such a cruel way. So on December 29th, we all know we've been facing some very different fucking weather. He's in North Illinois, Chicago. He did something wrong to the mother. Y'all decided to put him in the fucking cold shower until he's vomiting. I can only imagine. I'm just sitting here. The vision of a child shaking in the shower, pleading for his mom is just all over me. That shit pisses me off. That shit sent me off. Bitch. You couldn't tell me you loved him at all. There's no fucking love in the world could tell me you loved him to think that that was an okay punishment. What the fuck did he do? And do I got a picture of these crumblings, these fucking non-looking ass bitches? Let me pull this picture up. Fucking tacky ass mother and father. Don't make no fucking sense. I'm sorry, y'all. That shit really blew me this morning. These kids are innocent. It's hard enough out here for them any fucking ways. He couldn't have done nothing that bad. What? He went and got some food, some candy. He took $1 out your purse. Stupid ass. So here's a picture of the brother, and here's the baby that they. That's the brother, bitch. I hope they fuck you up in jail. I hope you in jail. I hope your life is gone, bitch. I never wish hate on somebody, but I hope you are, baby. I hope you get hit by a car tomorrow. I hope you wake up and can't breathe. I hope you choke on your spit, and I hope your eyes roll back into the back of your motherfucking head. I can't take no dumb bitch like this. That little boy. See, it's weak men like that who can imply that anger on a little baby like this. And never in a motherfucking million years. My little baby brother, you coward. And that mom, bitch, I hope you get your ass beat every day. No, don't give that bitch the death penalty. Because bitches like that get their ass beat when they in jail when they fuck with kids. Child molesters, pedophiles, all that shit, they get fucked. They get that work in jail. Bitch, I hope you get that work. They need to wrap your hair up by that motherfucking ponytail, just beat your ass in the face all day long. Just ooh. Woo. Okay, let me get to my Fabies comments. Let's see. Yes, I am. I'm gonna do that after I get the whole fucking family involved. You bunch of sick bitches. Poor baby. Ain't it something? Yes. I told y'all I had another story for y'all that had me. I'm working from home today, so I'm here with you as long as you are going in the bushes. All right. I'm gonna be here. Thanks for sharing the video. Hey, y'all, make sure y'all hit the like button too. You know, that's our tips. Where we at? Can somebody give me a tip check? Hopefully, we got some good tips today. But we got a good vibe this morning. Poor baby. Yes, that's so sad. Good grief. How could you even feel okay doing it? I hate these stories. That's why it'd be so hard for me to do crime stories, because I'm a child advocate and a domestic violence advocate for the end of domestic violence. And so those kind of stories, domestic violence, child endangerment, child neglect, those stories just do something to my spirit. I guess I think it's because it's harming people who are considered protected classes, women and children. Not the Jacksons, Gary, Indiana. Yes. Yes. And I used to live in Chicago, and I had a friend who was from Gary, Indiana. And so we went to Gary, Indiana one time. When I tell you, it's a old steel town where they used to have steel mills and like nothing but trains and shit. It's so desolate. The downtown desolate. Yep. Morning, Ali. How you doing? It's good to see you. Thank you for coming through. Daisy, oh my God, this is heartbreaking. I can't imagine what that child went through, knowing that the one he loved and trusted did this to him as he took his last breath. Whew. That's all I think about. That's all I could think about was like, how were you? What did the only people in his life he can depend on to save him and keep him rested and keep him in love and shit. He's standing in the cold shower. He want to get out so bad, but y'all telling him to stay there. That shit hurt. That shit hurt. I couldn't be a part of that family. That shit hurt. That shit hurt. Yeah, it is, Miss T Velocity. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to do that shit to y'all, but we gotta stay up on this stuff because people are crazy. She probably was a narcissist, and I wonder if her and the son were doing drugs together. Let me get a picture of this woman. I always go to substance abuse. I always feel like criminals have something in common when they're working together. Like, what are y'all doing together that y'all two so protected that he didn't feel inclined to curse your ass out for wanting to do this to his brother, or you didn't feel so inclined to curse his ass out for what he was going to do to his brother? The fuck? Who backwards in this story? The mother or the brother? Like, are we for real? Only 6 years old. And here's the sad part. I don't know if I said this, y'all. He was found dead in an abandoned building, meaning they took his body and threw it in an abandoned building like they didn't give a fuck about him. I got a picture of the mother. Stupid ass bitch. And I don't even do all of that. I don't go hard on females like that, but she's one dumb bitch. Girl, you will get your ass slapped. I'm glad I don't live in the same city, because see, this, I try not to go to people's cases and shit when the court is open, but bitch, I'd have been all up in there. I would have been up in that bitch holding signs up, dumb bitch, you slut ass hoe. I would have, yes, call it inappropriate all you want to, but I'm gonna be there a bit for him, because clearly y'all bitches wasn't. Stupid ass. You gonna have a fucking child and you gonna feed him to the dogs like that. I wish I would. I don't even put my dog in cold. My dog get better than. I wish my dog would look at me shaking and shivering. I go crazy over shit like that. Can you imagine seeing your child in the shower shivering? Dumb bitch. Shit pisses me off, and I apologize, y'all. I really do. But let's look. Check this one out. Here's mommy. Tell me she ain't on something. Tell me her life ain't already affected. You already, like you all said, like you already know. This is a whole situation, right? This is a whole complete situation. This is son and mother, son and mother on drugs. Clearly they're on drugs. He did something. I don't know if in order for this kind of behavior to happen, one has to believe that he did something that affected either a financial situation or a permanent situation. So maybe it was some drugs that he wastes Kool-Aid on. Maybe they can't find some money and they think he did something to it. It has to be something like that tied to something else that they deem very, very important, because there's, and you know, I'm thinking investigator thought, but there's no way that him breaking his toy, not eating his food, running around the house causes him to get in the shower. That's not even a reasonable response. So it's like, well, what happened? We need way more details of this story. I can't imagine what that baby went through in that house. I've never been that cold. I can't imagine. Fates that you're throwing up, that you begin to throw up, and then you just fall out. Couldn't just take his toys away. Innocent. That's sad. No punishment is worth hurting a child. It's not at all. It's not. You can just give the child away. I would have took that child. I would have took him right in, put him in all kind of programs. I think that is so important, because you diversify the people your child interacts with. Like when I was younger, my aunt put me in so much shit, y'all, that I just had no choice but to meet people. I was in swimming club. We was in Boy Scouts, piano lessons, flute lessons, guitar lessons, volleyball, biking, fishing. I went to Quebec. Like, you got to put your kids in that kind of shit. And I feel like that is so important, because then this kind of shit right here, it cuts down on that. You know, could have been in a STEM club, could have been in a football club, could have been in a little something. Oh, yeah. You know they will. They're going to get that ass, his hairline. Oh, my God. Did you see it? That's the cute thing now. That's what they're doing now. You know, half the front and the rest like that. I'd have knocked his ass clean the fuck out. They should have had a whole nother brother up in that house. Bitch, you going out. Somebody going out. I'd have been hollering, get him out that shower. I wonder if he's in protective custody. Yeah, they both are. They both have been arrested now. They have been arrested, and they are. So it says, Jeremiah Perry is already on probation for possession of a weapon with a firearm owner ID card. His bond is set at $3 million. And then Janine Perry was taken to a hospital Saturday after complaining that she was ill. She is under police custody at a local hospital and was not in court on Sunday. She will go to bond court after she has been medically discharged from the hospital. A minor sibling has also been arrested and is in juvenile jail. Bitch, lock the house up. Put the jail. Go to the fucking house away too. 46 likes. Oh, thank you all. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all. I appreciate it. It looked poor in that docuseries. Uh-oh. Which docuseries? Thank you, Carrie. But like, he need his mental health examined. Yes, someone has to speak on it, especially in our community, because there's a lot of dysfunction that is normalized. Some people are just psychopaths. Yep. Yes, Coco. This is why I will never feel bad for being overprotecting my child. Don't know how those 40 weeks look or feel like. Be damned over mine. I can only imagine. There's no telling how many children are abused every day, just like chocolates on club. People find it hard to believe because the abuser seems so nice. That's why I always be looking at people, especially the more you read stories, the more you find out symptoms, what it looks like, what it doesn't look like. You'll be like me when I be in stores and shit, and I be looking at people respond to their kids. You can always tell, like, some parent, if a child knows what he can get away with, if they don't know what they can get away with. And then I'll be seeing kids that are roll around and just fall out on the floor and just be rolling around doing a temper tantrum. And I'll be sitting there like, oh, knock your ass out. You don't get your ass up. Embarrassing me like that. I was wondering, like, do you all, as mommies and daddies, do you all get embarrassed when your child shows out, like at a store or a public place, to the point where they're rolling around the ground? And if so, do you like strike them there, or like get them together, or you just let them do it until they calm down? I wouldn't be shocked if she abused her older son as well. Wow. That's deep. Because for him to then still be around means that he has normalized that abuse. And sometimes men don't realize that they normalize abuse because they're we're masculine. You're supposed to be you're supposed to take whatever abuse comes your way, but that's a shame. Then that means he has never been able to learn how to really communicate his emotions, because the response has always been abuse. I'm all for capital punishment in this case. Okay, cut bitches' heads off, period. And I'm talking North Korea style. Black people still suffer from generational trauma from being abused so badly that they pass that down to their kids. That's not an excuse. It just means we need to start seeking therapy to process things. That I agree. And therapy is not a bad thing at all. It actually isn't. And nowadays, the way it's done, you can do it from your home. Literally, they have the telehealth apps where you can, literally talk to your therapist while you're sitting at home drinking coffee like this. And it removes a lot of the hesitation. So I recommend doing it. I told you all my situation at the top of the year last year on my live about me in therapy and what I've been dealing with. So still same person. I think it's worth it. We all got some shit that we go through. I have a little brother and I would never, ever. Are you kidding me? I'll be taking him out the shower, cursing my mom out. At that point, I will be going off. What is wrong with you? Is this that serious? I can see me now packing us up to move out, running away. We ain't taking this no more. I got y'all here the swivel chair. Now we switched chairs. I don't know how I got back with the swivel chair. Where they planning on doing a missing person. They did do a missing persons report on him. So what they said is that, lying ass heifers. So they went and said that Damari Perry was reported missing on January 5th. And at the time, his mom offered up an elaborate story about the boy being taken on a play date with his alleged 16-year-old sister, someone they mysteriously named Monique, and a man named Waco Chaos. And the police found out that none of that happened. I mean, what an elaborate lie. Waco Chaos, her edges. Oh, she's high. I'm trying to get to. Oh, hell, she's worse than him. Stop. Give her the King Room, run it back, cuss out. Baby, just a side note, DKL, that cut up you did, not only do you have me laughing, but everybody I cut that out and sent to, they are like, where is the actual footage of you doing this? And so I showed them it. First time I ever looked at it again was a day yesterday. I said, I never want to look like that ever again in my entire life. That shit looked like I was high. I looked like I was on. I was like, damn, you that mad? Yes, bitch, I was mad. I was mad. I said the fuck I said. I was mad, but we over that. No one cares. Jessica Africans don't raise their children that way. That wasn't exposed to the European influence. That's a very good point. I think so too. Where are the famous pastors campaigning for this baby? This was North Chicago. So if it's North Chicago, they must be all of Rogers Park. Girl, they poor. If they're in Rogers Park all the way up north past Lincoln, yeah, they trying to get it how they live. He was in the way. He was in the way, right? Or maybe he had said something to the wrong person and they felt he needed to pay with his life. I don't even like to hit kids. I just take electronics. I cut the Wi-Fi off. That'll teach them. My cousin do that. She turns the Wi-Fi off on them or take the games out of their rooms and they be mad, or take the phones from them. And you just really don't realize how connected the kids are nowadays to their devices, way more than I am. Good morning, Joyce. Thank you for being here. I hope you're feeling good this morning. I don't know. I can't process doing that, so I can't think of a reasonable. Exactly. I can't either. Child abusers feel justified abusing kids for everything. And this wasn't the first time they abused that poor baby. You don't wake up one day and decide to put him in a cold shower as a punishment. Just a cute little boy. He probably ain't want for shit. Stupid ass. And then you bring a child into the world and you don't let them really grow into be the person that they can be and really flourish. I popped my son's hand once and it broke my heart. Never. Aw. That's how I be when I yell at my dog. And then afterwards, I have to come here. I'm sorry. I be going off. Wow, what is wrong with y'all? Oh my God. Hey, this isn't the first time. So this is breaking my heart. I'm sorry. We about to switch it up when they show Gary Indiana on Janet's documentary. I remember that the Jackson Ave and then the Jackson Family Ave. And the downtown really looks like that. Like, it doesn't look updated to me. Gary. Oh my God. I hope he's not watching. Aaron. Woo. Angela Cook. Good morning, Angela. How you doing? Good morning to you. I hope you woke up. Everything is good on your end. My nephew showed out on me, so I bought the toy he wanted and then made him donate it. I heard that. That's some shit I would do. That's exactly what I would do. What you want? All right, we about to go drop this off. Hell yeah. Now you give them a look and have a talk before we enter the store. Oh my God, my parents agreement did play that. I just had to give my kids a look. I never had to strike my kids. I'll stop that side from my childhood. Okay, there you go. Right. Yes, telemedicine is a great thing that has come from COVID. Yes, it is. You know how many times I done got on my little app and said, well, because my job is in working around healthcare professionals, they make us be, before you even get to the facilities, you need to be cleared up. You need to be cleared. And so they have, all the apps and shit. He really didn't. Me and my husband would have taken him in. If someone alludes to abusing their children, I always offer up taking their child until they can get things together. Listen. Oh, that reminds me of an update. Listen, I am the same way with mothers, single mothers, abused mothers, domestic, all that kind of shit. I'll be the first one. Do you need something? Speaking of, I don't know if you guys remember, I did for Christmas, I sponsored a family, a mom and daughter. Just want to give you a little update. A couple of weeks ago, her and I and Tony and I, not Desiree, so the daughter didn't go, but me and her, we went out to dinner just to catch up, just to talk. She is out of the shelter now. She has a 1-bedroom apartment that she's living in now. Half of it's being paid by the shelter, and she's paying the other half, which means that she's got a job now. And for the most part, she says she seems like she's doing good. I was happy to see her, and so she told me she watches the YouTube channel. Because remember, I was telling you all, we were talking about it when I first met her. So she watches the YouTube channel. She's definitely still around. The only thing is that, and I hate to say this, is that the baby dad is back in her life. That's her decision, her total decision. But it was a lot of the reason why she found herself to be there at the shelter. So that was the update with her. I told her to always keep me around, keep my number in your back pocket if you ever need to reach out. I ain't got much, but I can always come through. And so I feel like we'll have a lifelong bond, whether it's a friendship or not, or whatever it is. She know that she got like an older brother or somebody she can reach out to. And that's how I am, just like you are with kids. Anybody can. That's how I am with like people I know who just need that one step cushion. Like, just believe in me. Just need one person. It's like, okay, I got you. What's up? What you need? Because them be the ones who be blossoming and shining. I just asked my daughter if she thought rolling on the ground in the store was a good idea. She looked at me like, because she know what's gonna happen. She know. Did I miss somebody? Colorado. He never did it again. Period. Kids are precious and should be treated as such. They truly are our future. They really are. Yeah, they are. Roman, get you some W. I am. I'm about to go get a whole new chair. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go get me 2 new stools. He died. DK, removing the limb for real. Didn't take my daughter's laptop from her. She'll beg and grovel. Right. They be so connected. They are so connected. That's that one issue that I have with Black Lives Matter. I wish the organization would speak out more for our children. Drive-by shooting stories like this poor child bring attention and money to help communities. I have my own thoughts on that, and I don't want to derail it. I've been following Black Lives Matter now from its inception, only from an organizational standpoint and how it's become this conglomerate and what it decides to do with its funds. Because I like philanthropy. I love charitable organizations and work behind that and research. So I've been following it, and it's real interesting, the operations of the organization. Everything else is different. That's not what I'm talking about, but the way they operate, how they bring money in, and how they choose the organizations to give their monies to. It's very interesting. That is great news. Things can only go up from her, for her from here. Yes. Yes, it is. The ghetto view, how you doing? It's good to see you. I appreciate you. That's great news. We all fall down, but getting it. Yes, it was. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I hope she'll be okay. Did her ex get counseling? She really didn't want to tell me. So we were talking. We sat for about an hour, whatever, just talking and talking. And we're like close, almost close in age, I want to say. I'm like maybe 3 or 4 years older than her, but we share a lot of commonalities. So we was talking about a lot of different things. I asked her about the Janet doc. I asked her about what she doing for Valentine's Day and stuff like that. And she finally told me, she was like, yeah, and Eric, her guy, he's back around. And she's like, yeah, but it's not gonna be, how people try to like brush under the rug and make it seem like that. Yeah, but it's nothing. It's not gonna be, he just for Desiree. And I'm like, okay, it ain't my business, girl. I don't know what needs you need and what he fulfills for you. But I hope that as you're coming out your shell, you're starting to figure out that you can find whatever it is that you need from someone who can really love you. But that's not my business. I be trying not to, because it's different with women. It's different. They love differently, and sometimes I don't understand what that looks like. So happy for her, and it's nice that she knows you're there for her. Sometimes people just need a hint. That's all. That's it. Daisy, that's it. That's it. What fixed me and my cousin from acting up ever again was getting a box of dirt. Getting a box of dirt for Christmas. My mom got a bag of dirt, wrapped it up in a box, and everything after we opened. That is shady. You really got a box of dirt and no gifts afterwards. I bet you learned then. Oh yes. I wonder, cousin, if you listening, that sounds like an idea. Thank you, Charlene. Thank you. I will. That's exactly what I would want someone to do for me. I might have to keep that tacked in my back. Ain't that something? No, get out of here. All right. So we got that. So the last story I want to talk about is this story: how he's all of a sudden coming out here and apologizing. And now, when we talked about this first, I think it was either Wednesday. Yeah, it was Wednesday. We talked about how Alyssa came out and was pretty much mad because she's like, how sensitive of you to just do this so closely to when your son just died. So I wanted to read you all his apology to the other 5 mothers of his children, because all of a sudden now he feels some kind of way. So, Nick Cannon, go sit your ass down with your fertile sperm ass. So he says, I wish to always protect and respect the privacy of the mothers of all my children. I really want to be sincere, whether that's someone who is new or someone who has my child. I have much admiration for everyone in my life, and I believe I failed to do so on Monday. He says, I misspoke and probably went too much into detail on Monday, expressing my feelings, and it felt like I was making some comparatives when talking about the passing of my son, Zen, and then also talking about the new child that I'm expecting. Yeah, you did. I didn't need to do that because those are 2 completely separate moments of my life. They both deserve respect. And he says it was a lot going on. I didn't know how to explain it. I didn't know what to say. So I was probably talking too fast and I misspoke. I know I can do better when dealing with delicate and sensitive discussions. What do you all think? Are you all giving him a pass on this? Are y'all letting the apology go through? Tip check. We at 68. Y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button, y'all. Let's at least get up to 70. Yeah, he got 8 kids. What did he do? I missed it. He announced the gender reveal, or he announced the pregnancy of another of his baby moms on Monday, on Monday, and it made Alyssa Scott, who lost their child Zen 5 months ago, it made her feel like he completely overlooked it. She felt bad. She says she's moving on with her life. She doesn't really care. Thank you so much, Ali. Jimmy, what do you? This man is busy having kids. It's all shade for me. I'm sick of it. What do you all think? Do you accept his apology? Ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell. There ain't. First of all, it ain't no apology. What are you giving an apology for? You're giving an apology for what? It was very much so. It was thoughtless from the beginning of it, but you knew that though. There was nothing you could do about it. My thing was, why don't you have that conversation before the blow up? People always want to just let shit go and then we'll deal with it on the after end. No, if you a businessman, you know how to move that shit on the needle on the front end. So when things happen, it's always easier to do this kind of shit. There's no reason why he should be having to apologize to 5. It makes it even worse, y'all. How you apologize? You gotta apologize to 5 mothers. That's even worse. It makes like it's insignificant. My apology don't mean shit because it's four more of them. He's just gonna buck. Wow, after divorce, you know it is. Now it's just for preservation of him, of his legacy. And I wonder if he issued it also to Mariah. I love her. So in his final statement, I love her, I love my son, and I always will, and I'm gonna love my new child. I love her, I love my son Zen, and I always will, and I'm gonna love my new child. I am a responsible human being, and I take full responsibility for everything. So I must say I sincerely apologize to everyone involved for any extra pain or confusion that I may have caused. It is painful having my son be a part of conversations that aren't in alignment with his light and legacy. Get the fuck out of here. I think the apology does more harm than it does help. I mean, I don't feel like you are genuine with it. I feel like you're giving an apology only because now it makes you look bad. You don't give a fuck about how she feel and how far the grieving process is. Because if you did, you wouldn't have the fucking baby. You'd have waited. But because we know you around here dropping nut everywhere you go, bitch, you probably got a bag under them pants. Why are you? I thought it was a limit. He is so potent, and I'm thinking about all the folks he ain't fucking. You know what I'm saying? He is so like, I felt bad for them. I'm like, wow. So now the article is 5 baby moms receive apology from Nick Cannon. That is crazy. Had another kid with a different woman right after another kid. I mean, that's hurtful. That's some hurtful shit. You make a whole woman feel like, well, you couldn't do the job. You're nothing. You deal with the loss and the grief, and I'm gonna move on. Really? And now you're issuing an apology because you know women are probably looking like you an asshole, and you don't want that backlash because you got that show. I know how it goes. He keeps having kids by all these different mothers. Says he has a bigger internal issue he needs to deal with. Kids aren't prizes you just win at the carnival. No respect for his kids. No respect, no kind of relationship. And like I said, if he thinks he's having all these kids and they're gonna just pick up where he left off, he got another thing coming. He probably have 8 kids and 2 of them be great. And I'm not being funny, but not everybody wants to go into the entertainment industry. Nick was from before he met Mariah. You think it was Christina Milan? It's always a joy expecting a new baby, but it was too soon. It really was. And so the baby mom, she started feeling bad and she felt betrayed by TMZ because they leaked the pictures and she just, because it hurt her so bad because now she has to also deal with it. And it's like, you too. If you really, really felt that way, you wouldn't have done anything. You know what I'm saying? Or if it would have been enclosed. That was a really elaborate ceremony. I don't know if you all saw it outside. It was really elaborate. So I don't buy that either. You feel bad for her. You really want your baby shower. Nikki so and so a long time ago. His words mean nothing. Oh wow, Nick. Wow. You think so? Coco, I'm sure he supported the previous baby mother with the loss of his baby. Yep. Do you think Coco is still going on? Do you think he's still offering that support? Kids being brought into this cruel world deserve to have both parents raising them, so he wants his kids on purpose to be raised in single parent households. So then what does it say about the women? Like, does it mean that the women are accepting of that? Or like how much of it is just his fault though? Because I feel like part of that, women go into it knowing that if I get pregnant by him, he is not gonna commit to me. Can't have high expectations for people that show you who they are. True. They leaked pictures. Yeah, they did. Yep. Yep. Because he got the machine behind him too. His kids deserve to be raised together or at least get to know each other. But I know Mimi ain't having that. Right. Oh no. What? She probably I can see her having the kids that are just the exclusive ones. They do. They really do. That's a whole nother conversation. Remember about that model he was seeing, Long Jessica White, I believe they had just suffered a miscarriage before he announced he was having a baby with one of the women he recently. Damn, he really don't care. I mean, he really don't care. You got to have some kind of money or some level of just carelessness to just be around here just dropping it. He was messing with other women when he was with Christina. Wow, claim lockdown. Maybe I'm an ass. I don't see what he did. So you don't think his apology was wrong? This would be the second insensitive review he's done since. None of his reviews are gonna be okay because they all just keep coming right afterwards. Baby, if he has another review in a couple of months, I'm done. Bitch, I'm done. Take me out. Period. I don't want to hear nothing else. We know what we do in these situations. Many women think they can fix a man. Yes, I agree. I agree. I got that good stuff. He gonna love me. See, you didn't do it how I did it. Nicki, Lil Wayne, Shawty, all the same man. Kids everywhere. Yeah. And then I mean, who having all them kids? It's got to be about the bag when you talking about Lil Wayne. It's only so far I'm gonna go. Oof. You know those alien masks with the eyes? That's all I get when I wake up looking at that. Oh, it's a money grab on the women, in my opinion. They look at Ken as their retirement fund, so they eat. So, ladies, put a one in the chat if you would go with Nick. Like, does it bother you or you don't care because it's also a money grab? Like, is this something? Is this a thing? Bubbles, what's up, Bubbles? What's up, Bubbles? We good today. We on good terms. No mad day here. I'm not having a mad day today. Maybe you're on the weekend. I'm okay today. Sad to say, but I think some women are in for the bag. Had a bag, have a baby, but Nick and it's Gucci. Have a baby by me, baby. Be a millionaire. Have a baby by me, baby. Be a millionaire. Damn. Okay, Roman. Would you be a? I would. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not even gonna sit here and try to act like I'm pretentious. That would be some. If I was young and dumb, hell yeah. You can be lazy all damn day long. You get in the bag. But because I'm a man, I'm just not built like that. Shit don't turn me on. It don't. Not at all. The nigga's 41 years old. He can have babies for another 40 years. Do you think he should want to? His kids are going to end up like me and some of them spread out and not really know each other. Oh, so you come from a large family? Lil Wayne's a gremlin. Lil Wayne is just Bubbles. I know you would, Bubbles. Lil Wayne is definitely a gremlin. We decide who we let nut in us. I'm just saying. I mean, that's a very honest way to put it. And you got Drake who will pour some hot sauce on that shit. That is just disgusting to me. Nick was cute to me. I'm telling you, I used to think Nick was cute. And then he just got corny. It must be very heartbreaking to see the father of my child celebrating a new life 5 months after her son died of cancer. That shit hits home. That shit, it makes you feel like shit. Like you don't mean nothing. Like, and then to add to that, your baby dad is a celebrity. So I'm sure you suffering all kind of insecurities. Hey, pretty PR chick. It's good to see you. Thank you for stopping through. I think he apologized to make her feel better, but the women know what they signed up for. It's not random. I'm not saying he's right, but it wasn't like they were married. But would you see nothing wrong with that? Not negating in his life, but I don't know. Maybe I'm an ass. I mean, one with a lot of protection. Nick was always corny. Yeah, Nick is corny to me. What do you? I think it's completely wrong. I think if this was gonna happen, the reveal should have been her delivering the baby, because then now it's done with. But now we got the baby shower, and now we gotta wait for you to have the baby. So like she's gonna be dealing with this for over the next 4 months. You know what I mean? For me, you should have waited this out, giving yourself an opportunity to have this conversation with her behind the scenes and her time to process it, and then the baby drop. But you can't tell everybody what to do. But that shit is just like, it's all about people taking accountability. It is. You're right. Some people want to take accountability and others choose not to. Word on the street is Nick has a light pole in his pants, but still. Really? He would just have to shut up. Like, he would have to have the Kanye mask on. Because I could see him trying to deliver a corny joke and not laughing and the mood going south. I always confuse Nick Cannon with Flex Alexander. Yeah, because I'm curious to see, like, oh, he does. I never saw nothing out in the media, but you don't get to dictate how others react. That's not logical. You're right. I still think it was in poor taste. And then when you do stuff like this, it's a history moment. So now whenever she looks back to when she had a baby with Nick Cannon, it was fine. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's crazy. It's heartbreaking for her, but honestly, she knew what she signed up for. He had 4 babies in 1 year. Woo! Woo! I'm telling you, that's a lot. Yes. Thank you. Where my handy dandy? I got 2 handy dandies. I got one E for energy, and then I got for now or never. I write it down and I gotta cross it off. And this is my YouTube book. Like, I literally be putting shit in here. I should go to the page where we had the questions from the other night. You should have had questions. Don't come into an interview and not do your history. I had tons of hella questions. Had hella shit scheduled and planned down, y'all. Just we couldn't get to that point, but that's neither here nor there. But I do think that that's a good idea. This would be a great conversation. But then that's not fair to that mother or her family. So I can see both sides of the coin. Right, but it don't have to be public. You can still have your baby shower, but doesn't have to be as public as it was. Well, it wasn't her fault because the pictures was leaked. But damn, I guess you win. You either win or you lose. Bubbles, I hold myself accountable in real life. What do you? You know, Bubbles trying to stir some shit up. Hot spicy tea. How you doing? That's a member right there. Thank you for being here. I hope you have a great morning. She'll probably turn around and get pregnant again. Yep. I can see it. It's T Velocity. His soul belongs to the industry. Oh, Nick could be starting his own tribe. Well, I think the plan is to build up his bloodline. Green, I think he'll get her pregnant again. Wow. Hey, how you doing, Red Wings hockey? Bubbles. Miss Charlotte, we're gonna start with that Illuminati crap. Oh gosh. All right, y'all. We at the 1 hour and 33 minute mark. So those are all the stories I have this morning for us. We can chit chat for another 30 minutes, or we can bounce out and get y'all day started. Are you all looking forward to your weekends? What's going on a weekend? Regardless if the women knows what they signed up for. No one signs up to have their son die, and then right after that, he's having a boy. No mother should ever experience losing their child. So, I mean, okay, so Indigo, my question would be, so something like this happens to Nick Cannon, right? So as a woman who sees this, do you engage him, or you let this be like, nah, you're a nothing ass nigga. You did that to her, so I'm not gonna fuck with you. Or you look at it different, like, well, that was her. He ain't gonna do it to me. Like, where does your mind go when you know he does fuckboy shit like this, but you're interested in what's in the pants and the bag? Like, at what point do you be like, okay, that's too much for me? Tiptoes in and take seat in case I get cussed out. I know we don't do that over here. Human hysteria. Y'all are so funny. Y'all not gonna let me lift that one up. I'm not gonna lift that one up. I'm not gonna live. And you ran your ass over there to five channel trying to your friend five channel. Yeah, I ain't gonna run. So I decided I don't give a fuck. Say whatever. I ran to her channel. I'm her friend. The interview sucked. What else did I get? You don't be talking about shit you don't know about. I don't want to be messy. You got to let the noise just talk. I know what I am in my heart. I know what I give. I know what I want to give. Can't nobody control it. I can go wherever I want to, when I want to, any chat I want to, entertain, engage, messiness. Come over here. I don't gotta do mess. You know how many content creators down here who be in the chats of different beef sector folks, and then on their own channels, it's no mess. It's entertainment. It's all kind of stuff. But on my channel, I do have mess. I have the Running Back show, very, very messy show. So the whole logic that I don't do mess is just like, no, it's not true. I do mess. It's structured mess. It's like a structured show. You know, we start with the setup of the questions and we get all the way through it. On the Run It Back show in the fall, I just so happened to have the video. You know, I had the format. I had this interview. I couldn't turn around and do that as quickly. So I couldn't click a button and you saw the questions and me move through. So it was a lot different. But I mean, it is what it is. I don't take back I thought about it too. I don't take back anything that I did, anything that was done. I'm all good with it. And I know I'm going to suffer I know there are several larger content creators who've decided to no longer deal with me. And I know that's going to be a repercussion of moving in the beef sector and trying to be neutral and working with whoever you want to. So in order for me to move forward past that, I just can't think about it. I just gotta, okay, it just happens. And it almost made, when I was thinking about it and talking to my friend, I said, shit, it just makes me think when I was just fucking with Tracy. Like nobody knew me. Nobody knew me. No one knew me. So I mean, if that's the mindset folks want me to be in, like, don't that's not like it's not a problem. And I think I'm saying all this to say that I'm comfortable. I think I found a place of I'm okay. Like I'm cool with however the totem pole swings when it comes to that whole interview gate, whatever you want to call it. I don't not cussed out. You know, we don't do that over here. I apologize. Oh my God, that was not anything that I wanted to do. Again, y'all know nothing. COVID's still out there. Folks are getting shot daily for steak and other stupid stuff. My weekend will be spent at home. Okay. I am having a bay night. Going out to eat, probably do a movie, and let the night take over from there. Like I'm for real. Someone was trying to get me cussed out the other day. Carrie. No, not you. Very insensitive, but she was pregnant before his 5 months old passed. Maybe he didn't want to make the new baby's mother feel ignored. Not right, but not wrong. It's just insensitive, brick girl. It's just like, and believe it or not, it does add a layer of stress on him because that can be stressful. That's stressful to deal with. I wasn't here for that infamous interview, child. Slappy, how you been? Good morning to you. Miss Juicy Reviews, it's good to see you. Hey, you all, can y'all please hit the like button? I'm trying to get my tips up. Where we at this morning in tips? I was trying to beat the last tips. We had 96. Y'all outdid it. So I'm trying to see if I can get 97 tips today. I really do appreciate it. Y'all don't know. Y'all help me. That's the way y'all put our content, our shit out in the algorithm. So the more y'all help me, the more we'll be able to do this. So and again, the support when it comes to me as a content creator, it is shifting to really heavily focus on y'all. Because when I went through that shit on Monday, it was y'all back here with me on Wednesday and Tuesday night when I pat me on the back or telling me you shouldn't do it. And that's the support you need. You can't rely on nobody else to give you that kind of support because it ain't their job. We all are co-workers. Ain't nobody trying to be nobody friend. It ain't caught it. And also you don't have enough skin in the game for people to be even trusting you that much. So y'all, that's what y'all are here for. Y'all are here. And I'm learning that. So thank you all. y'all really don't know. I really appreciate it. That's what got me up early this morning. Like, let me go see them after my whole dog fucking fiasco. Shitty booty. I mean, that shit hit the house. I had my heat on 78. So you got to know, I walk out my room like I'm following the smell. Like, you little bitch. I was mad because it was the morning shit. So you know the morning shit is thick. I'm like, you little bitch. So would the same backlash be given if were here that was pregnant, celebrated her pregnancy after the death of their baby? I don't know. That's a good question. Those critics were jealous of your numbers. Yeah. And the saddest part of this, Bubbles, is that the numbers didn't even mean anything to me. Like, they just happened and they occurred. I didn't go into that thinking about numbers because I benchmarked myself off my last Run It Back show and assume that if I do the same format, same kind, that people will come to understand, expect that's how I'm going to do it. But again, like the beef sector has told me, you should have known. It's hard. It's a hot topic. It's gonna be everybody. And you're right. I should have, and I didn't. And especially little me, I just didn't assume that all those people would come over here for, that. I just assumed that it had been handled on, other outlets and other platforms. But clearly there was still a need to have that conversation. And so I'm comfortable with the way I did it and the way it came out. And I'm comfortable with the way how everything else played out. I will not take nothing back. Everybody keep telling me you shouldn't have did that. That was the one thing I wish you wouldn't have did. It is what it is, and I did it. I'm still here. My bill's still paid. I'm still sipping coffee. I still smoke the best weed. Fuck the best nigga. Like, ain't nothing changed. My channel's still doing whatever it is. I'm still gonna do for the culture. I'm still gonna do me. I can't be controlled like that because it's not fair. I'm still new and learning and operating and moving. I can't move on other people's wishes and dimes and terms. I'm not in a cult. I'm not nobody's like child. I'm not gonna be sunned. That's just not what's gonna happen. I don't want to be sunned. And the sad part is I came into this respecting everyone. I was so respectful, and I still am so respectful of everyone. I was listening to Yusuf's live this morning, y'all. If y'all haven't, go check out Yusuf's live. It was so good. He was saying everything that I wanted to say, but I couldn't say it. I said, snap the fuck off, Yusuf. He was saying everything I wanted to say. He's like, yeah, I engage in the beef sector. Yeah, I got friends in the beef sector. Does that mean I want to always be having that fucking energy? He's like, no, I come to my channel. Let's talk about it. Let's figure it out. And I'm like, now let me say that. Then I'll get this the beef sector, this ain't what we doing. And it's like, yeah, but some of us in the beef sector don't want that kind of energy. So let's leave that energy where it is. And then if I'm focusing on this kind of energy of it and people like that, then let me do that. You can't tell me, no, don't do that. Or you can't do that. You can't. It just don't work like that because I'm going to do what I want to do. And I hate the fact that this situation has caused people to feel some kind of way about what I do. How I move, because I never ever felt a certain kind of way about anybody and how they chose to move or who they decided not to talk to or what they said. I don't, because that's your business. But the tables are turning and things are going a lot different. So I'm relying on y'all more than anything to help me get through this. Like, carry on and move on. Show face, pull up, show up, and show out, and do what we need to do over here. Organized mess, a format to stick. I'm not changing. I wouldn't change it for nothing. You hear me, Carrie? I wouldn't change it for nothing. That's what had that first show carried me through all my shows, and that's what I do. I wouldn't change that for nothing at all in the world. If Tisa was to come over and I was to do Monday all over again, I'll do it the same exact way. I wouldn't change nothing about it, and people can still be mad. I wouldn't at all. And nope, I wouldn't change nothing. I thought long and hard, like, would I change something? I'm like, no. The whole sector was in your living room that we deserved that cussing out. No, y'all didn't deserve that cussing out. It was just that there was a lot of new people there, and they weren't necessarily subscribers of mine. Let me take that back. But it was a lot of new people in the room, and they were just saying some of the most interesting things. And yeah, I responded in a way I should have been prepared for, but I wasn't. And so now I know, I had a lesson. People gonna scold you for it. Of course, I'm gonna get scolded and scolded and scolded and scolded. I hear people, King Rome in the chat. get scolded, but it happened. Shit happened. People have done worse things than I have. People want to hold it over your head. And then here's the new thing. They want to hold it over your head and make your subscribers feel like you should really unsubscribe to him or you shouldn't support him. He's talking to y'all like that. And it's like my subscribers understand, and I see that. I see you and I see that strategy. And it's like, it's cute. You can put out whatever narrative you want to put out, but I know genuinely in my heart what I meant and what my intention was of that. And it was never, ever to hurt, harm, make y'all feel like this ain't where y'all can come and chill. No, we chill. You know what I'm saying? This is the vibe. In this chat today, I've never seen any of those comments that I was seeing on Monday, but that comes with when you have 1.4 in the chat. So now I know that we're back to where we normally are, and this is way more comfortable. So yeah, again, I wouldn't change it. It was my lesson. It is what it is. And I know that I'm gonna have to just learn how to pick up the pieces and roll and just come out here and do my thing, turn it off and move on. Like I'm not gonna dwell on energy that doesn't belong to me. If it's something I can control, then I'll entertain it. Other than that, I can't, I'm not a competitive person, so I'm not trying to compete with other content creators. That's the other thing. It's like, I'd rather just sit down and record an upload before you think I'm about to compete with you on the numbers, on the views. No, I'm authentically me. If I feel like something, I want to say something or come something, I'll come down here. I'm just sick of feeling like I should be operating in a certain way or doing things a certain way or like certain groups of people and you shouldn't, or no, so now I just want it to be known that I'm nobody. I'm not in no box. I'm not changing nothing. I'm doing how I do it. No one's offering to help or guide or anything, and no one has to. But at the same time, if you're going to criticize, you should also lend a leg to say, hey, baby, and nobody has to. You don't have to. I know that's what I would do because that's the kind of guy I am. But I'm just saying, people show their true colors. Notes were taken. True colors, honey. I saw 2020 vision. I was like, oh, this is cute. And I did not think little old me would be it's like something to talk about. Like, really? That from that interview, nothing to do with me. Nothing. It's just another content creator that I've done had on my channel on a Run It Back show. Nothing to do with me, but because I had the interview, I'm involved. Okay. King Roman, I saw you paying homage on Jay Wilson channel, your main critic. Yeah, again, I have no angry to Jay Wilson at all. That's what he does. Somebody get out here and it's something he has a commentary on. He's going to go over to his channel. He's going to talk about it, put his lesson on it and get the feedback of the chat. He's going to do that. And I'm not angry or upset about that. I was shocked that it was like a continued conversation because I just didn't think it was, I don't know. I just didn't think it was like that important. I don't know. So, but again, didn't hurt my feelings. I was right there in the chat. I was listening to him as he, King Roman, I wasn't mad about you saying that about the messiness. I was more upset at what you said to your subscribers. I was there. I heard them all. That, I get it. I heard what you said. So I'm not. And I just, begin to watch Jay Wilson and go to his channel. So it was just interesting how in a short amount of time that shit just went. But it's the beef sector. What do you think? Nobody's friends. Everybody's coworkers. Everybody is subject to curse your ass out in the drop of a dime. John not see Spiller Boys live last night. Baby, I was just taken aback every fucking step of the way. I was like, wow, this shit is going nuts. So nothing catches me off guard. Women should have standards. These women have no standards. These women in particular are looking for a bag, in my opinion. I just think Nick should show some couth. Really? But Nick, I don't think he's gonna stop. I think he got a couple kids on the wall. 8. I think he's gonna try to get to number 10. So you don't take back cussing. Oh, that I take back. I just don't take back. You know, people are like, "Why you go to 5 Shin?" I'm not taking that back. I went over there for a reason. I went over there to have that conversation with her. Unfortunately, it didn't go the way I had thought it was going to go. But yeah, that now the cussing my subscribers out, the people that pump with me, who know me, who come over here, you 100%. I take that back. I damn near was going to tell y'all to curse me back out in the chat. Like, air your chest off, air it off. Tell me what you thought. Tell me how much of bullshit you thought that was. Yeah, because that you know, I put myself in your shoes, someone who comes to my channel frequently than some of the folks who didn't. And how would you feel, the content creator? Who the fuck do you think you are talking to me like this? I'm here to support you. This ain't the other way around. So I took all that in my head and I said, you don't talk, you know? So again, that was never intended for the people who truly subscribe to the channel. It really was for those folks saying some of the, I mean, if you go and just watch the video, y'all, and I put the chat in slow mo and just go watch the video, you'll see some of the things that people were saying. Yeah, it's messy. Yeah. But now I was going to write on my wall last night the hypocrisy, because now as I'm listening to content creators give commentary on stuff, I hear them talk about how someone has made them go to a point where they've said some things and did some things that they normally wouldn't do, but they had to do it because that was how they were in the moment. And I'm like, same thing happened. So someone said this to me, that, you know, everyone has done it. You're not the first. This is your first, however. So it's something to talk about. I'm definitely, you'll definitely never catch me doing that kind of stuff again, ever. It took me learning, going through this. So that's not something that I'll ever do. If can you all please hit the like too? Can we get a tip check, please? Where we at on tips? Oh wait, I googled it, and so his son died in December, and he announced his baby 4 days ago. Yeah, that's what she was saying. 5-month-old. You gained a new sub with me through, though I gave harsh criticism. You're good, brother. Thank you, Red Wings. I saw all the criticism. I read all the comments. Not all my comments, not the comments on other people's videos. I read all my comments. I think I replied to everyone. I mean, for the most part, I really wanted to stress that I don't take this shit personal. There go my baby. I don't take this shit personal. I took a different course of action than I should have been listening to the cues. I was trying to really be cool with everybody, like, oh, you know, but that's not what this is, because you're going to always be cool with someone that's not going to be cool with someone who's going to interpret your behavior as a little biased. So, you know, I had to learn that. But I'm here for the harsh criticism. Right, your interview builds. People want the mess as soon as it started, but the running back show me starting from the beginning. Girl, so this is what you're gonna do. That's what you're gonna do. You're just gonna put the whole definition of what the show is right there. I keep telling y'all, when people see beef, they don't read. People wanted the mess as soon as it started, but the run it back show means starting from the beginning and then moving forward to the current. That's why we call it the fucking run it back show. And that's literally what I was trying to do. I opened with saying, okay, so how did you find Fi? Who did you like before Fi? Because I wanted the picture of how you got here. No, they want the, so thank you for saying that, Gemini. You sound like somebody who's definitely been watching the channel. I appreciate that. You know, you absolutely know what it gives. That's absolutely 100%. And you go watch any run it back show, and that's exactly how it went, whether it was messy or not. And in terms of me having messy questions and stuff like that, every show has messy questions. It's to the content creator on how they decide to respond. You have some content creators who will respond a certain way, and you have others who will respond a certain way. So it's not like there's an implied, okay, we need to have this messy question. These are questions, and some content creators choose to reply to those questions in various forms. So it's not like I'm trying to make a messy show. No, I removed the mess and asked the meat and potatoes. Like, so what is this? What is that? We going in a minute, Bookie. You got to go out again. I'm gonna take them. I didn't deserve being cursed. I know you didn't, Bubbles. You didn't deserve it. And I apologize to you again. I told you you didn't deserve it. But Bubbles, you be out here in these streets showing out. You do know that, right? You just so you know that I know. You do know that, right? You know really B was gonna be on it. You know I did not mean that really B. Just showing out, King Roman, do your own thing, you'll be okay. Thank you, Charlene. I really do. And the support is a lot stronger than a lot of the hate. I know the hate is very visible, and hate is always visible. Support is something that you really don't see when it's true. You don't see the support. The support should be shown in the person. Um, but I'm gonna tell you, I have a lot of support more than I do the hate. That's crazy to me. So that's why I'm so grateful and thankful. Like, well, damn, what the fuck? Like, thank you, y'all. I really do appreciate it because it's only y'all. Honestly, that's really like King Roman is cool. You know what I'm saying? And some of y'all I'm just now meeting for the first time over this week, and you're filling a void that I'm looking at other content creators to fill, and it's not their job. They don't fucking know me. They don't owe me no shit, bitch. They, you know what I'm saying? They doing their own thing. So for you all stepping in, y'all don't understand. And y'all make me want to come down here. Like I told y'all last time, I wanted to go live just to come fucking talk with y'all. Just like, just us kick it. So y'all probably gonna start seeing me pop out live more. And also what I'm going to do is for the subscribers, I'm gonna turn the channel to subscriber mode only, and I'm gonna drop the link for you all to come up and we can have conversations. We can talk about whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna really get more candid with you all, intimate with you all, because y'all have shown me that y'all fuck with me, like for real. And it's crazy because I'll be in other chats in the bushes and I'm watching y'all, like some of y'all defend me. I'm like, wow. I was watching that shit last night. I'm like, so when y'all don't think, I'll be watching and I'll be like, okay, even like Sour Patch Kid, she was saying some things yesterday, wasn't offensive at all. And I was just very taken aback, like, oh wow, she's very much so like giving her opinion, but it's not in a rude, like I like that shit is cool to me. I don't, that shit is cool. Like that shit is cool to me. I don't sweat that shit. I told you, you told me, you did. Watermelon sugar. I know. Oh, we got to get rid of these chairs today, babe, because well, give me that one. No. I'm gonna get it. Singling out supporters. Oh my god. I'm sorry. 75. Yay! We at 75. Okay, thank you all. Thank you all. Yes. Life goes on. See how quickly they got off your back and moved on to. I did. I thought it was gonna be popping back. Run it back, but it was right. 77 likes. I love date night. Stupid snow, gotta stay in the house. So where I'm at, it's like a little rainy, but it's the perfect day for like a date day. It's really finna turn into date night. Cozy weather. You know what I mean? I have some I bought some southern, they're called southern hash browns. So they got all like the bell peppers, the onions, and all that stuff. So I'm gonna do some hash browns and some eggs, and some bacon. And like I was thinking about doing like some French toast, but one of us don't like milk on a French toast. So I'm not about to just and one of us don't like eggs on our French toast. So I'd just rather just do some motherfucking French toast sticks in the oven. So, but I like when the date nights are way more intimate. Like it's been over the pandemic has taught me that being more intimate into it, like chill moments, go for a walk around the block with your, significant other, stumble upon a store or a restaurant, conversation. Shit, one time I tripped, fell, bust my motherfucking ass, split my pants, and had a stain on them. And we walked around the corner to go to somewhere. So now I had to walk all the way back with this very visible stain. And it was just one of the most embarrassing things. I was just like, and he just trying to cover it up. I'm just sitting like, why are you always trying to be cute? So yeah, I love intimate moments. I've been getting used to that working but listening. I appreciate you for being here, Miss Juicy. Miss Juicy. Let's get 100 likes. Oh, thank you all. I appreciate it. Yes, yes. Roma, enjoy your comment. Thank you. ODS. Hey, bro. What's up? What's up? Come on, y'all. We can do it. We can do it. What kind of dog you have? You want to see him? They want to see you. You see him? He shitted his ass off this morning. He almost got his feelings erased. I was like, I came out like, for real, you are almost 4 years old. You do not shit. I went off. 20 more likes to go. Hey, let me take mine out. Love, don't they? I'm telling you, they just. And then the crazy part, it's raining here, so we're gonna go out, and he's gonna want to come right back in real quick. They should say nothing. If she gets pregnant after her son's death, it's considered a blessing. Ooh. So you think he would do that? He would double back to her to see if she can have another baby? See that shit right there. Now that's trifling. That's Jerry Springer. He is too wealthy to be doing that. You can't dictate what they do on your channel. Do what you want on yours. I am Carrie. I really am. I take shit like this for you to know that. Leading up to this, I thought the whole roadmap and the way was to about networking down here on YouTube was to, be kind, be respectful, visit other people's channels, share their videos, talk to them, engage with them, support them, do all those great things. But when I realized it's deeper than that, really it's about having sort of an alignment with some of their values, then I knew that couldn't be me. It can't be me. I can't. I came down here like that. When you all were going after Cookie, I went the left way. When you all were going after Clyde Diva, I went the other way. It's like every time y'all do some shit down here, I'm always like, no, that shit don't make sense to me. I'm sticking over here. So what in y'all minds make you think that I'm going? No, I'm always. It is what it is. But you're right, Carrie. I have to. You did awesome. That's how I found you, and I like it over here. Thank you. That made me feel good. I appreciate it. Thank you. Whoop. I hope you got it, Miss Pretty PR Chick. You can't dictate what they do on their channel. Nope, I can't. You did play it safe with that interview, but let Rico unleash the dragon on BW and Nika. The funny part, Bubbles, is that you can't even say that I played it safe on that interview because y'all didn't even let me get through the damn interview. It got to a point where I'm reading the chat. Stop asking them questions. We need this question. And I'm like, okay. When it came to the Rico situation, we all know that no one knew Rico was going to react that way and respond to Lady Nika like that. For all I knew, they were cool. I never knew that he felt that way. Then that happened. He started going in and going ham. And I'm like, okay, Rico, so are you cool with her or are you not cool? And that's when that situation occurred. It was never like that. Do you think that I think so highly of Lady Nika that when I see her in the chats, I'm like, hey, queen, because that's how I think of you. I view you as that I would have Rico come on my channel to purposely go after you after Lady Nika. That's not even in my spirit. No, that's not it. But I know that really didn't sit too well with her. And I know that anything that I can say to make her feel like that I had nothing to do with that is not going to help. But I really didn't. I didn't know he was going to do it. And I apologized after that. I had a whole show. I did that. So again, this shit happens. It happened to me then. I got a backlash. This has happened. You get a backlash. You live and you learn. I can only continue to be me and prove to myself. And that's what it was about. I started watching some of the shit. I'm like, you're proving to other people. Fuck that. Prove to yourself, nigga. You know what you about. You know what you got. Niggas know what you gave when you been down here. They know how I move. I ain't got no... It's so crazy because a lot of content creators hit me up behind the scenes, but you all will never know. I will not ever in my motherfucking... It's to the dirt. That's how loyal I am. You can drag me. It's to the dirt. Sir King has multiple videos of King Roman. Talking, giving his commentary. And if we ever had behind the scenes conversation, I would never leak it. I don't have that spirit on me. I don't have that. If I'm a roast and gag him, I'm gonna drag the fuck out of him. But I ain't gonna come out here and say, but by the way, no, that's between us. And see, what people don't understand is when you do that with one person, it sort of adds it makes people look at you like, okay, so that's how you act, that's how you operate. And so people don't realize that, like, your behavior speaks for itself. So in anything that I've done that people have accused me of, I'm always like, well, when did you do that? Or how did that happen? Or when did this happen? And it's like, you can't. And I'm not gonna make myself feel like that. Like, no, we I love this. When you wrote that in the comments, I said yes. You are premium sorbet. Don't worry about the store brand vanilla ice creamers. Quality understands quality. Your channel will grow and your subscribers will come. Thank you so much. When you put that in the comment, I actually went and got some sorbet. Damn, I was gonna go run and show you, but yes, I actually got some. Thank you. You know it. I saw your clip of the karaoke on your page. That music took me back, man. So I got it. And don't forget, y'all. I'm gonna put Carrie's page on my wall. Y'all actually subscribe and go follow Carrie. You can bounce back from this. Thank you, viewers of you, and I appreciate you for coming through. I know I appreciate it. So, yes, Yusuf video this morning. It was I was listening to that like. He was just snapping how everything he said and how he snapped was exactly how I wanted to say and snap. I almost clicked the link to hop on the panel just so we can just be snapping about the same thing going off. And I think I am. I think I might want to just go over there and snap with him about the same topic. I might be reaching out to Yusuf, but I thoroughly enjoy his live. He gave the point of view that I'm going to firmly stand in when it comes to me engaging and being in the beef sector. I feel exactly how the fuck he feel. I can engage. I can be in it. I can interview people. I can do all of that. But my goal don't have to be messy. My goal can be finding a silver lining. My goal can be what's the conversation. My goal can be the dialogue. And if you don't like that, you don't have to participate. You don't have to engage. You don't have to watch. But to make me feel like if you're going to be in the beef sector, you must do that. It's just not going to work. There's too many other content creators who drop down in our chats who don't do no beef sector commentary. I happen to do some beef sector commentary and other commentary. So that to me is just not going to work. I don't care who, I don't give a fuck. It's just not going to work. Do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Build the wall, the great wall of YouTube, and get the fuck over that shit. I'm not changing. My channel staying the same. It got me here. And it's gonna be what it is. And I know, and I walk around this bitch in armor, so I'm all prepared all day long. No drag bothers me. I be reading them like, oh, okay, that's cute. I really do, y'all. It don't bother me. Folks have done worse. They were there and they watched you cussed and John. Yeah, and some of the folks went on to do other shit. Yeah, Yusuf was good. That was good. I'm gonna share that too, y'all, so y'all can check that shit out. Do what works for you. I'd say maybe just chill on getting flustered. Of course. Of course. I mean, that was a lesson learned. That was clearly a lesson learned. Now I learned how to put the chat in slow mode. And anytime I do something like that, my whole entire chat is gonna go to subscriber mode. So now I can actually see and pay attention. But I didn't do that. They didn't expect a newbie to get those type of numbers. I didn't expect it either, to be honest with you. I wasn't chasing after it. I was not chasing after it. Y'all have to remember how this worked. Tisa, 5Abe, and Pizarro were on 5Abe's channel talking about that in an interview. She said, if you give it to Sean Bradley or something like that, I'm going to pop him. I'm like, well, damn, we still want the information. So maybe I can put my hat in the ring. And my comment to her literally was, hey, Tisa, it's King Roman. I'm putting my hat in the ring for an interview. You know how I do it, my style. I put that in there. I said, so let me know if you're interested. 3-4 days later, y'all. Now, mind you, during the 4 days, we don't have her go to Bigo. We don't have her, have all these different in the chat, all of this stuff. So I'm thinking it's done. She ain't fucking with me. She got the interview going on. Then she hearts to come and say, let's go. Monday, same day. I'm like, okay. So I had to quickly get my shit together and prepare for that. I didn't have a chance to prepare the show that I wanted. I had to do it how I do it. So people were like, why would you take the interview if you wasn't ready for it? I was ready 4 days ago. She just so happened to say yes today, right now. So when people say, and we want, yeah, has she, you know what I'm saying? I'm not putting it on her, but I'm saying so I did the best that I could given when the talent was available. That's how I feel. And I'm not taking that back. I like my effort. Shit. That shit, I like that shit. And I'm more shocked that she came over and she was willing to do it with me when immediately after me, Sean Bradley was available. and all these other folks were available. It was like, well, damn, she could have been hit them up and was like, hey, yo, let me talk. But she didn't. She hit me up, and I appreciate and thanked her for that. Fuck, despite what everybody else is saying, I'm not blaming Tisa for nothing. I'm not saying nothing. And when I said that her sound was a little delayed, it was. If you go back and watch it, you'll hear me keep saying, and Tisa, do you hear me? And that's what I was saying delayed. I'm not blaming her. I don't blame Tisa for nothing. There's nothing to blame on her. My goal was for her to come on my channel and get the story out, tell her story. If it wasn't here, then it went somewhere else, and that was that. Everything else, how I did it, where I did it, when I did it, where I went after it. Do you want to dissect the clothes I had on that day? Can you want to know what the underwear I had on? We want to talk about the socks, like what I was drinking, the strand of weed I was smoking that day. Like what the? It gets to a point where it's like, okay, you're beating a dead horse. There's really nothing else to exhaust here. There's no there. There's no there. I've told everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I'm learning. This was a great learning tool. A great learning tool. Morgan, what's going on with you? People were in your chat disrespecting you. So if you respond that, yeah, they were saying all kind of shit that didn't know me. Somebody was like, who is this guy? You had to click on the channel, the video link to come here. And there's a little circle with my little tag. It says King Roman News. So when people were saying why you're saying these dumb questions, because that was a dumb question. Who is this guy? Who the fuck? What guy? You talking about me up here on this channel, my channel, with the name underneath King Roman News? Y'all don't think that was a dumb question? That shit was dumb as fuck. I'm like, it's still a dumb question. I still will call the question dumb. That was dumb. I know. You were cussing. Yes, I know. All right, we done. Anyways, y'all, I want to know if King Roman said, I don't even know. Girl, I did it. The fuck? Why am I more offended you calling your puppy a bee? Kimberly, how you doing? He made me so mad this morning. And you know what kills me is that he'll do number 2, but he won't do number 1. So then he'll do all that, and then he'll still have to go outside and use the bathroom. I'm like, we might as well just did everything right here while I'm cleaning it up. And I'm like, you still got to go outside. So I clean it up, and he looking at me scared. I'm like, what you scared for? And so we go outside, and he come back in. He just looking at me. I'm like, you still got to go? You don't have to hold that shit. Right? I knew your comments weren't directed to me. So yeah, you know I wasn't. People try to do ODS, lesson learned, box checked, got it. You listen. When I tell you that lesson is learned, they were looking for mess. They weren't looking for quality journalism or quality content. You would get another big interview. Yes, and that was the other thing. You know, somebody said, Jay Wilson said he dropped $10, and somebody chatting said, hopefully the sector lets him do this again, gives him another chance. And I said, wow, I don't operate like that. I don't operate whether someone gives me a chance to do something. I just fucking do it. Whether you want to like it or watch it or whether you engage. You know how many no's I had to go through to get that show in the fall, Run It Back? I was up against a lot of no's because people were saying the same thing. If he going to do it, I can do it over here. He can get an interview on it. So it was a lot of competition. So it ain't new to me. It's just adding another layer of contention. But it's so many people down here, so many content creators in the beef sector, so many people I fuck with, and so many folks that I can have a conversation with. Like, it's so many of them. So I'm, it is what it is. And I'm still so respectful of all the heavy hitters, of everybody that fucks with me, from your DKLs to your Spill It Boys to your Breeze to your, all of them. I'm very much so still respectful of them and everything that they've done for me and supported my channel. And that's why I appreciate them. And I can listen to constructive criticism from them. I appreciate it. Yeah, they have. I mean, they call the police on each other. They're fucking in fucking court and shit. What? I wish someone would try to convince me you unsubscribe to anyone. Yes, Miss Toby, it's coming. You know the great. So at this time, I'm going to ask everybody that went and subscribed with me to go and unsubscribe to his channel. And I had talked this scenario out with my friend, like my friend, not my friend. And my friend said, so what are you going to do? What happens then? Do you lose your channel? I said, no, I still got my channel. Can you still record? I can still record. So what happens? I said, I just lose subscribers, that lose, I lose an audience. And so he's like, well, you just now stated the worst. That's always the first thing about accepting any type of worst thing, is to say it and start processing it. And then it becomes like, okay, you almost got that shit in. Clyde. What up? I've seen content creators here in the beef sector cuss people from the chat too. At least you got your 1K. Yeah, I did. Oh, and that was crazy. Crazy. And y'all still watching the video. I was be looking like, what is there still to watch? Like, there's not much to watch. Something I can afford. You got me buying everything you eat. ODS be over there eating down. All right, y'all. Yes, that was a great live. I enjoyed it. I did enjoy it. There is somebody else I really, really want to get, and I definitely am going to need Carrie to help me, because this person. So is it true that Knock is having the babies to potentially be a donor of some sort for his illness? To who is Knock? I feel like that's some shade. Nick is. Oh yes. I believe that is true. I'm being stalked in the comment section. Can I support King Roman in peace, please? Who's stalking you? No. You gotta let me know. I'll block him. Not Carrie. It was so embarrassing. Human, that's possible. I'd rather, if any woman have babies, they have it by their loving husbands. Yeah. 90. Oh, thank you all. I appreciate it. We got 90 likes. Hey, I appreciate that. Y'all did the damn thing this morning. Thank you all so much. So I want real quick before I go, I want y'all to let me know, do you all want me to have a random live this evening where I drop the link and you all can come up and we kick it? Put a 1 in the chat if you do. I just want to survey if I want to do it, because I'm gonna build it in my plans for today. If not, then I'll probably come back over the weekend. But y'all let me know if y'all want me to come through. Yeah, that shit was hilarious. Pam, you have calmed down a lot over the years. Oh my God. You may have to put another troll in their place again. Don't worry, you're human. All right. You got to just let me know who. I find it interesting how you're labeled Babe Nation. However, you are very much a truth. It is the funniest thing ever, but it's a strategy. It's called being strategic. If you put me where you think I am or where you want me to be, then it helps your storyline of removing me from, getting support, or he's an op, or what was the other one that I read? Playing in your face. I'm playing in folks' faces. I'm like, I gotta see your face to want to play in it. I'm playing your face. Yeah, if only y'all knew what my emails look like. Ain't none of that. Exactly, back in the day, Barbara Walters had messy questions. And she would get up close with him. So now, how are you? And I had all of that planned. You have my support. Thank you, Pastor. I appreciate you coming through this morning. I didn't feel that. Thank you. Yes, that's what it is. It's because he has lupus, he's having these kids. Smoking it all up. I thought I was going to be able to get some. That's a good idea when you do another interview happen on Subscribers Only. Absolutely, because I'm doing it for y'all. I had to realize my goal of bringing any content creator over here for an interview on the way we do it on the Run It Back show is for my subscribers. It's for the subscribers of the channel. I'm doing content for y'all. If y'all subscribe to this channel, my content is for y'all. I had to stop thinking I'm doing it for the beef sector. No, I'm not doing it all for the beef sector. That's where I go wrong, thinking I'm doing this. Oh, I'm gonna do it for the beef sector. No, it's content that I'm doing for those who subscribe to my channel, because y'all are the ones who get what I'm trying to do. Y'all know what I want to do. It ain't. That's where I go fucking wrong. Hey, Sassy Show. Hey, Sassy, I'm Sunday morning. Is it okay if I come through, hit the panel? I'm down. Check Amazon. They have tons of options on desk chairs, or is that a bar stool? Get up. Oh, it's this. It's the regular chair. It's a bar stool. 91 likes. Y'all showing out. Y'all got me feeling real good today. Almond milk. I love almond milk. You got to try something called Nut Pod if you do coffee and you want some real good creamer that's lactose free. Do something called Nut Pod. It's snowy here. I'm working from home today. It's a nice day to work from home. It is. Cash App and bullshit. How you doing? Hopefully you have a great way on. I don't know if you're driving to work or starting your day off. Look at me. I don't want to leave y'all. He's the dog from Frasier. Oh, I just got it off. What's up, DKL? What does it do? I think I already told you I appreciate you, but you know I do. Don't do him. You should have been up, King. Don't do him. I told him last night before, because the thing is that I bought this treat that it's for an aggressive dog chewer. So it took him longer to chew it. So shit, I'm sitting here like, you want to go? Nope, he chewing. So by the time I doze off, he dozes off. I'm like, oh, I skip a walk tonight. No, baby, because around 3 a.m. I got up this morning just to get ready, like, get ready and shit. I said, what is this smell? Baby, we went out. He had a nice little gift sitting out there for me. And he just sitting over there looking like this. I said, what you shaking for? It's too late now. The shit is out. It's too late now. Yeah. No, it ain't even a walk now. It's a routine. We always go to this park where he gets to run and chase squirrels. He loves chasing squirrels. I'm gonna do a squirrel video today, but he loves chasing him some squirrels. Anything, yeah, the shit. That reminds me of the time I tripped and fell at a restaurant across the street that was full of people and everyone. Girl, it was so embarrassing. Now, I also stay in an area that's very gay friendly. So I'm seeing all these other gay guys and with their mans and shit. Here I got a split right here on this cheek, down the leg, and the knee part of my jeans are all dirty. I'm just walking. I'm just saying things like, this is what you get for trying to be a bad bitch. Like, it don't work like that all the time. You should wear pajamas for your morning live. That's what I got on. I got to cover them up though, but I just threw on it's the Dunder Mifflin. I love The Office. We knew. Oh, we talking. No. Yeah, we can. I welcome the tough love, Sassy. That's what I'm saying. I'll come over there Sunday. We can have a little chit chat. I'm down. I like it a little rough. You can't please everyone. No, they are. Every little thing. Everything. Any good interviewer asks questions on how it all began. A lot of people don't follow Fryball. Damn it. Y'all showing out this morning. I ain't got to say shit. Don't follow Fryball or don't know the relationship that she had with Tisa. Whew, y'all be making me feel like y'all smart as hell in here. Tanari, what's going on? Hey, Ken, what up, bro? What's going on? I heard your video. I appreciate it. I'm no shade or nothing like that. You meant what you said. And I agree with Lady Nika as well. There was apology that was owed to my folks, and I did that. So I appreciate it. No love lost. And Ken, much as I know how the backlash goes, and it turns into, all it takes is for one little backlash for everybody to be trying to beat you down and pull you down and turn it into, make it a bigger thing than it is. And so what I've learned out of this is that as long as your intentions is your channel, your subscribers, your support, your love, because that's what everybody else doing it for, everything else will fall in place. Yep, just do you. Damned if you do and damned if you don't, because half will love you and half won't. At least if you stay true to yourself, you won't have regrets, and no one likes a faker. Nope, that's it. That's why I feel like every time I come out here and say on my live and say the real shit, it can stand in its way. I love the fact that I recorded that apology to you all 10 o'clock that night after everything happened, and I put it on private and watched everyone throughout the next day tell me how wrong I was, how I need to apologize, how everything that I said in that video the night before, but how they came out here feeling like I'm about to give them a lesson. It's like, Thank you. But I know I was gonna do it. I'm not a little slow. Yeah, Carrie, I want to ask you about this. So I see you on various channels and you change the name behind it. Some channels you're Carrie Ray supporter, and then some channels you're Carrie Ray Islander. What is the distinguish? What's the difference? Islander, I don't always hold my tongue. Oh, so over here you're an Islander. Yes. So what a supporter means that what is the difference in a supporter? I'm gonna get the where we at? How many tips we got? 100? We at 100 yet, y'all? Here's the thing: everybody hates Fi and wanted the T to have content. You don't hate her and don't get her. No, I don't hate nobody down here. And the Gemini, you want to know what's even sillier? My friend had to tell my boo had to tell me. He said, "Put anybody in Fi's shoes in that situation, you'd have did the same thing, same fucking thing." I said, "You're right." I had to think about. I put anybody in those shoes, I'd have did the same thing. Had Kimmy been on my panel and Bree was live, I'd have went right over to Bree channel. Bree, you know, same fucking thing. Had it been so for me, it was just like, no, yeah, I don't know. I don't fuck with her like that. She don't fuck with me like that. And the chat was doing a dragon. So, but I want them to now. It's a point. I want them to keep that story going because it's help when I'm not in places. It's a narrative to be spent. It's just like keeping your name out here. Like shit. At least every time they say a King Roman or a Roman, somebody who don't know me would be looking for it. I looked at my like Google Analytics, y'all. People be searching King Roman Reigns, and it's this other guy down here. His name is Roman Reigns. I'm like, we're not even nothing alike. That's all you got to do, Miss Cruiser. How you doing? I'm so glad to see you, Miss Cruiser. I am. Oh yeah. I mean, I am. I ain't shady. You know how this tide goes. I told you, you cannot read when you see beef. I did. It was unfortunately it became a part of the situation. Okay. All right, y'all. But y'all got to tell me whether y'all want me to come back tonight and drop the link. This ain't Babe Nation. This is King Roman News. Period. And you all know she had a live schedule for me yesterday, 5-8. So I got hit up like, what you done did? 5-8 had a live. It was like the case of King Roman, how to win in the beef sector. And I'm like, here we go. Here we go. I was in the fucking bed eating some wild rice and chicken noodle soup, watching Dateline NBC. And I'm like, really? And then all that other shit took off. I'm like, thank you, God. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? We had 99. Y'all showed out. Oh my God. Subscribers, thank y'all so much. What are we doing? I don't know. I am only subscribed to 11 CCs in sector. I like the drama sometimes, but I like real content also. Wow. That's real shit right there. No question is dumb. You right. When you know better, you do better. You got it. DKL, you better tell it. I know better now. You right. And thank you again. Thank you so much. I am only subscribed to a few people on here. I will wait for the news from others. I just don't visit some channels. I can't. Yeah, I did. I started unsubscribing from a few folks that I would normally be subscribed to because I protect my peace. Always room for improvement. What you scared for? Nigga, you done bumped your head. Yeah, Simone, Pizarro, Food Junkie, Abuse to be Pressure Cooker. Oh, no. Houston Bread, Rick Reed, and a few others I like. Yeah, I like all of them. Oh, no, I got to check that one out. Houston Bread, Rick Reed. So, Carrie, how are we going to do this with Rick Reed? I've been trying to get Rick Reed. I've been trying to have a conversation with Reed for so long. Then I almost got a point where I got a conversation with him when he was like, okay, send me an email to this email address. And I sent it and I still haven't heard from him. So, Carrie, I need help. I definitely want to talk to Rick Reed. Hitting 1K is so stressful, especially when you don't think it's when you don't know it. Y'all know 8 minutes in, we were at 800. It was like, y'all over here for that shit. That's why I opened back up. I said, wait, let me tell y'all this right now. This is not going to be that kind of thing. And they go, and what you going to do about it? Take a flight? I'm the same way. I'd rather get content from the CCs and they give me a rundown. I actually can take a flight. You can comment your address under 104. Oh shit. Thank y'all so much. Oh yes, come back, come back, come back, come back, come back, come back. Okay, all right, all right, all right, all right. Okay, I was looking for it. I was like, they ain't do it. This is a great show that you were more relaxed and chilling. If you get the feeling to go live, we'll be here. Or you can do a poll on stream and ask us. Okay, all right, I'm gonna do one. I am. I know. Ooh, okay, I'm scrolling down. I just want to say thank y'all for being here, Lady Nika. Hugs to the queen. Lady Nika, I don't know why I feel like you just hate me so much, but I do. But I don't hate you at all. I freaking adore you. Ain't no love lost. I'm so sad. Keep growing. You're definitely right. Thank you, Lady Nika. Thank you. I'm learning. It's a tough ass road, but I'm learning that you have to learn how to do this shit on your own. So that way, when shit like this happens, you can address it the way you need to address it and not feel like because you are a line of people or you got these allegiances, you got to tiptoe around it. No. The way you do it is, and I had to really get that up in my spirit. Stop flirting with me, you know, when you said it all that. Well, we're gonna do it on Sunday. So I'm coming through. Yes. Oh my God. The Office is my show. I know every single episode of The Office, every episode. I watch it faithfully. It's my happy place. Like I can put that on, eat a bowl of cereal, and just I ain't flash y'all. You know, I ain't trying to get me in trouble. Try to get me. I heard a particular content creator talking about the Islanders. She don't like them. I'm here supporting the West Indians. So I like the Islanders. And there was another live I caught where one of King Roman's supporters stopped him from doing the interview. So I rep the supporters. Thank you. So, yeah, I didn't know how to. I know. I'm coming, baby. Be very brutal. Roman Reigns. Now I know who Roman Reigns is. Fucking wrestler. So every time now I see him, when I see like stuff, videos that link to my videos, is Roman Reigns. Like, get out of here. I have time for cussing. I watch it though. Welcome. Trauma is content. It is. And it's a way you can do it and still protect your peace. So, you know, Rick Reed will. Please, no, he's not. No, see, y'all think this is what y'all be thinking. Y'all be thinking these content creators will come and fuck with me. It looks like that on the surface, but it don't be like that. They be like, I'm still watching him, but I really want to get Rick Reed up here. Rick Reed is baying the sector. Rick does think you're cute. You don't know that. Stop doing that. Talk to my godfather about what? That's why I want to do it. I got to get to him before DKL. Yo, where your chat was wild. That shit was wild as hell. We did it though. So y'all, we can always say we had that moment, whether it was beef sector content or real content or whatever people want to classify. We had that moment. We didn't expect it this year, but we did it. It's like it's completely done. So I am glad that's over with. Now we can focus on just building up and like getting strong together. I'm up to a lot of people. It's too much going on. I don't hate you, Karen. Thank you, Lady Nika. I get it. You and Rick Reed both fine. So y'all gonna help me. So are y'all gonna help me? All right, y'all all gonna help me. So what I'm gonna need y'all to do is go on over to Rick Reed's channel and get under his video and say, please let King Roman interview you. I need y'all help and support with that. I apologize for being ghetto on your chat. Cookie head, you ain't gotta apologize to me. That's what you do. That's what I want y'all to do. Be extremely open. Lady Nika loves you. King Roman just don't go to Babe Nation if you owe her anything. I don't owe Babe Nation shit. The way they do is dragging me. I definitely don't owe them shit now. That shit was uncalled for. That's what I'm saying. It was just completely uncalled for. But I get it. I just gotta stand down and be a grown ass man. You are lagging on StreamYard, King Roman. We answered along. I know. Beautiful day. Stop thinking this hate when I want you to win. That's why I am with you as I am. Thank you. Thank you, Lady Nika. Whew. Thank you, Lady Nika. He will come. All right, Carrie. All right, that's it. Do I like Parks and Rec? What do you mean? Do I like Parks and Rec? You know I watch Leslie. No, you know I do. You see him? You gonna say hi? You gonna say hi? Shitty boy. Pretty boy. I watch Cartoon Networks. I don't like being a side chick. Who a side chick? How would you be the side chick? Yeah. All right, y'all. I know I gotta go now. Yes, I know I gotta go now. All right, y'all. It's been real, and I appreciate you all being here so much. Please hit the like button on your way out. Next week, we're gonna start our fundraising for our organizations for Black History Month. We're gonna pay it forward. That's our whole theme for Black History Month, paying it forward. This is Charlie Theodore. They YouTube homies. So while we be beefing on YouTube, Charlie Theodore and Eli be beefing on YouTube. Wait, DKL, let's make some videos. Peace. It's time for baby to go outside. Yes, it is. Y'all, I appreciate y'all being here. I'm gonna hit y'all later. I'm gonna pop up later on. I'm gonna come on live, get some drinks in my system. I'm gonna come chill with y'all, and I'm gonna drop the link, and we can chit chat. Let's just keep it real. Yeah, I appreciate y'all coming through. Yes, you too, DKL. You too, Ali. You too. It's time for your walk, baby. Yes, it is. You see him. Treat yourself. Later. All right, y'all. All right. And until next time. Deuces.
Dark side, light this bitch up.